Look at this nigga. What's up?
Oh.
Yeah.
She camera shy, nigga.
Big forehead.
Actually, she's been
All
trying to
right.
go outside. I just been keeping
J
the cat.
Cat looking like, just put it in.
Yo, you
What?
tripping.
Like,
Yo,
hey,
hey,
yo.
Cash, get out of here, bro. Get out of
Looking
here.
like what?
Go ahead.
Bro,
Yo,
You
what
see
you
how you
saying,
rub that nigga?
man?
dude, tripping.
What did
That
you
dude
fucking
miles
say?
and tripping. But this whole dude gallon tank of water, dog. That dude drinking out the bottle they put on the dispenser, bro. No.
Alright, man. Excuse me.
Hey, I'm
I'm
glad
sorry.
all that is over there,
Hey,
dog.
man, look, man. Okay. Glad.
Okay. Yeah.
Glad we could all make it. Glad we are all here. Okay. Alright, y'all. So, is there anything in particular we wanted to talk about? I know I wanted to touch on mediocrity versus leniency. Is there anything else, anyone?
Yeah, I want y'all nigga, you guys name look at that video of Gohan being the strongest, nigga.
Look,
Don't
bro,
play with me.
Look,
Don't play with me.
dog. Gohan.
Don't.
There is not enough data to substantiate Gohan being stronger than Ultra Instinct, Goku, or Ultra Ego Vegeta.
That nigga Toriyama said it himself. That's all that matters.
Until I hear Toriyama explicitly states.
He said it himself.
Explicitly. But hey, man.
Why is that junk called beast mode?
I've seen some people call it Final Gohan. I don't know. I don't know if
That
it's
sounds more
Beast
proper.
Mode or Final Gohan.
That nigga said he literally called him Orange Piccolo just to be able, so you could tell he transformed, nigga.
What?
Just so you could tell that he.
I need to put my
His
blues.
His
in
name
here.
is
Where my
Orange
blues at?
Piccolo. Oh wait, have you still not seen it yet, Jay?
I haven't.
See, that's what I be
I know.
talking about, though.
I know the what you talking about. I don't care. I'll listen to what y'all got to say about it.
JJ, but don't you want to?
Jay, I'm trying to get the website so you can go watch that video.
I got you.
So, like, I'm sure you've probably seen like the snippets though of that, like Final Gohan and stuff like that.
Yeah. We dude got silver hair, dog.
Mm-hmm.
I done told you.
Moviebox. Movieboxpro.com. Dot app.
Niggas gonna be speaking Japanese on that shit.
I'm gonna keep it above with you. It's not worth watching twice. That's my opinion.
Duh, I told y'all that shit booty, man. That shit movie. The whole time you walking around, this nigga Piccolo, really.
Movieboxpro.com.
That's how I know
Y'all
y'all
put
really.
that shit in the.
That's how I know y'all really ain't no
Okay, that's a
DBZ.
bit. That's a bit.
What is this dude talking
I know y'all nigga really ain't no DBZ. Nigga.
about? How do you figure that? You see that dude sneak this and over there. How do you figure that?
That's how I be knowing shit. My gosh damn knee hurt.
Still?
That shit still be hurting.
You said it was from the concert, that Kendrick concert, right?
That shit's gotta be. That shit still be hurting.
Dog, I almost did a split one time. You were like close. Why did you make that?
Look at my.
Cause you just be leading the conversation to. You be leading in with them pause moments.
No.
Right off the rip, you leading
then-
with that shit.
And then we'll break, pause in the conversation, and then try to continue the sentence. like we just gonna gloss over that joke.
Look, man. Look, this dude Justice is like, this is when we were at the concert. This dude Justice is in some kind of mosh pit closer to like the stage. Dog, you know, I was just grooving. I think he was playing Die Hard. I don't know what he was playing, but I was like towards, like closer to the stands. and I was dancing, I was grooving, dog. One leg went one way, the other leg, the other leg went the other way. Hey man, thankfully I regained my composure, but it was almost. Hey, MJ out
What the
there.
hell you was trying to do,
Exactly.
man? Don't spit the water out.
Gatorade today, you already know, man. But
That
what
nigga
you
drinking
trying to
sugar water.
it's not two-step, 0 sugar. You already know what we on. How do they sweeten it? I don't know. They sweeten it with non-sugar, I guess. Okay, but let's go ahead and get into the intro for the Second Thought podcast. Hey, last time we did the intro for the Second Thought podcast, this is what the people heard. That's too loud. Let me turn it. Okay. Hold on. Before we even start, does everyone's level sound clear though? Because I could edit the video to this point. Does everyone sound fresh to everybody else?
What I said,
Yo. Yo.
what it look like money. Hey.
You might gotta turn that up a little bit,
Yeah,
Miles.
just a little bit.
Yeah.
Miles, I
Oh,
don't know
oh.
how, like, your mic always sound the lowest.
What about now? How about
Nah,
now?
nigga.
It sounds the
Nigga
same.
ain't even touch the shit.
God damn, where y'all want me to go with it?
Crank it to the max and let's see. Not the max, but really high.
Bro,
Bro,
if I crank it to the mat, that bitch gonna scream in my ears. Y'all can't hear me still?
It's getting there. It's getting a little bit better.
God dang, bro. I'm
What about now?
finna get some butt.
That bitch sound too loud.
For real? Wait. What are you turning up?
My ears.
Miles, are you turning up like your headphones? Because low key, I feel like you turning
Hey.
up your headphones.
Hey,
I'm turning up my mic.
look at how you
What I
shut
sound
up,
like
nigga.
now? How about now?
You sound the exact same, bro. I ain't capping you.
Man,
Oh.
y'all bullshit, man.
Just, Jay, does he sound the same or does he sound louder?
yeah, you sound about the same, bro. Yeah, I mean, it ain't bad. It just,
Yeah.
It's
If you
just
just
not-
turn it up just a little, like,
just a little bit.
What about now?
A little bit.
okay, it sounds like it moved.
I just don't get it.
How about now?
You ain't really fuck with me way back then, but how about now?
I don't
Because
know.
I'm right now.
God, what it sound like now? What the fuck is that?
Airplane, you know?
That's
What
how
the
I
fuck
step
was
on
that?
nigga.
Y'all heard that shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
What the fuck is that? Y'all can't hear that shit?
Yeah.
All right,
Just saying, man. No!
JJ, how come you can't use the mic that I got you? Or gave to you?
I tried using it, but it wouldn't. Too many steps to try. Well, not too many steps, but all the methods that I tried to get it to connect and function properly, it just wasn't. The mic wasn't picking up like enough feedback.
Mm.
Like it was very minuscule, unless I kind of screamed into it, and that was still minuscule.
Do they make
What about now, man?
USB to XLR cable? They probably don't make that.
I wonder if he needs like an amp.
Yeah, like one of those, like a cloud lifter or some shit.
If that laptop like might not have enough power to power the interface.
Oh, yeah? What about now? What I sound like?
I ain't gonna cat. You sound the same, bro.
Like-
Like, look, let me show you the
Like,
difference.
Yeah.
Like, you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look, let me show you the difference. Look at this. Hey, you hear me now, Shawty?
Yes, I hear
What
even
about
buzz.
now? Is that shit going up or is it not?
Not on a
I'm
Tuesday.
trying to figure out why I'm going up louder in my shit, but I'm not. Like I can hear all that shit. Y'all heard that shit?
Yeah,
I mean,
we
you heard it,
but it ain't peaking. Like, even in clean feed, like, you're not peaking enough. If
I
you're
don't
turning
know.
it up.
What about
Might
now?
have to turn that nigga up in clean feed.
I got that output going dumb over here, dude.
That's so strange, bro. I'm not sure what's going
Hey, you gotta turn that nigga up in clean feed.
on. I might have to. So, are you turning it up in the preamp or the interface?
Oh, go.
Both. And y'all said y'all still ain't hearing shit on neither end. It sound the same. It's you, man.
Hold on. Say something about
It was you the whole time.
this dude, bro.
Something.
Maybe Discord, or Clean Feed has some type of. Yeah, I'm gonna just turn you up right here, and then we just go from
Say
there.
clean feet, you hating on me?
Hey, man.
Turn me up, son.
I'll make it
Yeah,
right, man.
yeah.
We turn myself up a little bit too.
Bro, this nigga just quit on me, bro.
This dude playing Yu-Gi-Oh? I already know what that sounds like.
That's something you could do when you,
When you what, man? Just say what you gotta say.
No smoke is coming.
Just say what you gotta say, right? Okay. Let's knock out this intro.
what about now? Nope.
Oh, that sound a little better.
You sound straight, right? I just turned you
Wait
up
a
in
minute.
Clean Feed.
Hold on, wait, now? What about now? What about now? What about now?
I think that's doable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can just leave it wherever you feel comfortable.
How about now?
Yeah, you up right now.
Yo,
Yeah.
my raw shit.
What the fuck was I about to look up?
Yo,
Okay, let's get it.
Forgot. Oh yeah, that's right.
Excuse me. Yo, what's going on, y'all? You already know what it is, man. Look. Hold on, let me get the intro right. That ain't the intro. Yo, what's going on, y'all? It is the Second Thought Podcast. This is Kevin.
So with y'all, man, you see what the fuck going on, you know what I'm saying? It's your boy Justice, you feel me?
Jay in the building, you know what I mean? Keeping it cool, being chill.
That's
what's
mediocrity,
happening, my
bro.
raw?
For real.
My raw in the building.
That's mediocre.
What, you want to do it again, just?
That's mediocre.
Hey, someone go ahead and lead it in, because I don't have the capacity right now. I mean, I do.
Man.
Y'all get it right. Y'all get it right.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night. You know what it is. Second Thought Podcast. Your boy My Raw with this bitch.
Okay. Feeling that energy. You already know it's Kevin.
Hey,
Sit
hey.
boy in the building, man.
Hey. What's up with y'all, man? It's your boy Justice. Feeling good, feeling great.
What were those A's, though, dog?
How you doing?
Were you hyping up? You sound like
How
you're about to
you
do
doing?
something crazy.
Man, I'm just out here loving life and I'm living life. So what you doing?
Hey,
Amen.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm loving it and living it, too.
And it's Jay, what's going on, y'all?
And y'all already know what it is, man. It's the Second Thought Podcast. Look, we're back with you. We're back with y'all with another episode. We about to go ahead and get turned up. You know what I'm saying? Look, it's September. It's starting to be boo-bay weather, you know what I'm saying? It's starting to get a little cool, you know what I mean? Get your little shotty on the side, get your jackets out.
Yeah.
Do some fresh cleaning. You know it's Labor Day weekend when we recording it, so go ahead, get your
I'm
shots.
just saying you could do better.
There go Player Justice over there, you know. All the ladies go that way, you know what I mean? His door's wide open. If you got something to say, he will let you sit down and let you talk to him, you know what I mean?
I'm just saying you could do better.
That dude ain't Drake, that dude Jake, boy.
It's the Second Thought Podcast.
Player J.
Hey, man. I don't know why I said it like that, though.
My bad, man.
Man, you know, like, I don't understand why y'all don't go and like the video on YouTube. Like, I just don't get that.
What video?
Who?
Our live stream, man.
I
What
be
the
liking
fuck?
that,
I
man.
need time back.
I be sliding up in there. Hey, man. Hey, man, so, man, do this everything, man. All right. So, audience out there, YouTube audience, right now, you are getting a behind-the-scenes look at what an episode looks like when we record it. So, you know, typically we try to figure out either days before or right before the segment what we really want to talk about. So, this is what you'll be seeing throughout this episode. You know, if you have any questions about how we do things, if you know you want to put in your music, do whatever, have questions for us, want us to interview you, you know, you can hit us up on Instagram, TSTPC ATL, and you can also hit us up on our Gmail, secondthoughtpodcast@gmail.com.
It's like that.
It's like that, it's like this, it's like that, yeah,
Hey.
you know.
You see it? You see it back there? Wait, huh? Oh. Although it wasn't on that album.
So, all right, what do we want to brighten? Oh, highlights, lowlights, and checkpoints. That's how you
You
know.
already know what's going on.
That's how you know I'm
Huh.
slipping like Scottie Pippen. Yeah. Dang, Grandpa, what you doing over there, cracking your back? Grandpa, Grandma.
Grandmama. What's all that noise?
I did the Lord doing his work, baby. So look, man, let's go ahead and get into the next segment. Y'all already know what it is. Highlights, lowlights, checkpoints.
It's like
So-
that now.
If y'all not familiar with this segment, basically each of us are gonna go around, tell us about a highlight, lowlight, or checkpoint about our day. I'll go ahead and start it off since I'm talking. This is KP. My lowlight is nigga got sick as fuck on Tuesday, and I've never been sick. Miles, why is that funny? Like, what are you
When
laughing
you
at?
said that shit, nigga got sick fuck.
About
So,
4, 5
look,
kiss off in the
They go
night.
play it justice. He's still singing from the intro. God damn, you know he feeling it. But nah, look, man.
Got that cough.
I've been sick since gosh damn Tuesday, y'all. Tuesday, today is Sunday. I ain't never been sick this long. So, found out that I think I got pseudo COVID. I don't know what I got, but basically, hey man, look, I don't know what the hell.
making up.
You just make shit up. Hey, for real though, like.
As long as it
Fucking
ain't,
pseudo COVID, dude.
it's a legendary Pokemon. Anyways, as
See, this the
Look
type
like
of
a
shit
legendary
make people
Pokemon,
unsubscribe from shit, bro. Like,
Dude look like a Charizard.
right.
Well,
Hey.
you already putting niggas out talking about they play Yu-Gi-Oh and shit.
Look, man, look.
that's what y'all niggas play. I don't
As long as I forgot what I was gonna say, but
talking about pseudo COVID, nigga.
yeah, pseudo COVID, but I'm feeling good. You know what I mean? It's coming out of my body, so I'm feeling straight. But that's pretty much it for my low light. Highlight, we got the bros back for another episode. That's always a highlight for me. You already know that.
You know what's going on. About 4, 5 cats off in the leg now.
All right, player justice. Let's go ahead and pass that torch to you. What's your highlights, lowlights, and checkpoints?
Man, y'all see the fucking shirt, boy.
If
God
y'all
dang.
listening on audio, go ahead and check out the YouTube. That dude just got that fire shirt on.
Yo, we need to put that. We need to make a Teesprings shit. Like, you know how when you be seeing underneath the YouTube videos, they merchandise. Man, we need to do that shit. But, gosh damn. Shit, man, I'm just fucking bitches getting money, nigga. I mean, shit.
Okay. Getting the fun for that, man. FBs, GMs, you know?
What is that?
Shit.
What the fuck that nigga just said?
Oh, man. Hey, we working on this damn tape, though.
Yeah,
That's
tape.
what we really finna do.
Y'all better be on the lookout.
Drop a tape on y'all head, man. For real. Me, Really, the only highlight that I got is just still alive, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just still living life, bro. That's all it is, man. Just love my life, bro. Just love life. Thankful for my family and friends, man. Gosh dang. I'm thankful for all y'all who be listening and shit, man. I love y'all. You know what I'm saying? I really love y'all, man. Shit. I don't know, man. I ain't got no fucking low lights, man. You know what I'm saying? Miss me with that bullshit.
What's up with this man, bro?
Yeah. For real.
Is that it, bro?
I mean, shit, yeah, take it, man. Shit, take it and run with it. Take it and run with it. I'm done. I ain't got no more talking. Y'all finished or y'all done?
Wait on you, man.
Hey, man, I'm good. Look, I'm making gains, too. You see that? Look, what?
For
Nigga out here
those
making
listening to
gains.
audio, Justice is currently flexing his muscles. Okay, let's
see what
move
I'm
on to the
saying?
next person.
Nigga out
Highlights,
Put
here
your
lowlights,
shirt
making
down.
gains, boy.
You need a tan.
Yeah,
Look.
highlights, lowlights, checkpoints. What's next? Miles, what's your highlights, lowlights, checkpoints?
Kevin could get on here and show out his fucking thighs and shit, his ashy ass kneecaps, and I can't show off.
You see
This nigga be
Justin?
standing off in a chair and
Stop.
shit.
What you doing?
Cut right here. Cut. Jay, highlights,
I can go.
lowlights, check. Okay.
Oh, Jay got
Miles,
it. Jay, go ahead.
Okay.
Jay, go ahead. Jay, go ahead.
Okay, Miles. Okay, Jay.
Highlights, lowlights, checkpoints. This week, I can't really say, to be honest. I mean, it's been a pretty normal, smooth week. You know what I mean? I guess a highlight definitely this extended weekend that we've got. You know what I mean? I made it through a pretty smooth week. I will say this though. I did see that little baby documentary, dog, on that Prime. That is a
Oh,
must
yeah, you
see.
told me.
Just like
Yeah,
that
yeah.
Dragon Ball. That is a must see,
You
bro.
told me to look at that. I forgot.
I think
Hey.
it just
Yeah, I know
allows
what this
you.
is.
Oh my god.
Justice
what
just
this is.
pulled out a banana.
Glizzy a banana, you know what I'm saying?
YouTube.
But ain't you the one that said Glizzy?
He said both.
I can't remember. Oh, yeah, that's right.
So I wouldn't be surprised if a glizzy comes next.
Yeah.
Hey, but Miles, highlights, lowlights, checkpoints.
Dang, I want to finish, but it's alright. It's alright.
You see
It's
how
cool.
that's a dude, dog.
It's cool, bro. I had a cool week, man. So go ahead, man.
Shit, highlights. Nigga goddamn started therapy, dog.
Hey,
Hey, I think that deserves.
hey,
I'm gonna clap it up. I think that deserves it around that
deserve. I'm in that boat with you, brother. You are not
But
alone.
nigga
brother.
actually like taking it serious this time. Like I done tried it before, and nigga just like, man, fuck this shit. Like,
Yeah.
But nah, I started therapy for real. Really taking that shit serious. Reading this book called Things Your Parents Should Have Told You. Hey, that motherfucker cold. You know, I ain't got no little lights, bro. I always come with the
Yes,
highlights, man.
Yes, sir. While Miles is pouring his soul out, Justice is deep throating a banana.
God damn! God!
Hey, pause on that though. Pause.
Hold on, BRB real quick.
But Miles, on a more serious note, what guided you to be a little more serious when it came to therapy?
Nigga just looking for change. Nigga was like, man, I don't know. I'm just at that point in my life where it's just like, man, fuck it. Like,
Yeah.
let's go all in with everything. Let's just try new things. And see where it get me. You know what I'm saying? Like, mentally, a nigga just want to be somewhere else, bro. And in order to get there, I'm like, how do I get there? Should I try this? Should I? So I'm really trying my best to like give my all,
Mm-hmm.
just to see where it get me.
Hey, and that's the theme for today, bro. Giving your all, you know, or settling for who you are. As everyone who's listening right now will hear in the next segment, let's kind of touch on, you know, doing things halfway or not committing fully to something and the repercussions that could have. So, hey, I salute your journey and you taking a full step forward on it.
100%.
Hey, man, it got real serious on these highlights, lowlights, man. Sound a little shaky,
Man, that therapy shit gay for.
oh my, Justice,
Bruh,
You see
hey,
that
I ain't
dude?
gonna count, bruh. No lie, bruh. I feel like anybody who do therapy or try that shit or afraid to try that shit be running through your nigga head. Like, you be like, man,
Yeah,
I just never felt comfortable with telling somebody that I don't know. You know what I'm saying? My thoughts and shit like that.
mm-hmm.
I be feeling like nigga judging me. You know what I'm saying? I talked to my nigga Roger. Y'all know Roger. That nigga Roger was like, man, that's their job to like just listen to you and not judge your ass.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That shit kind of painted the picture like, nigga just do that shit, bro. And even if they do judge you, nigga, fuck them. Like,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? They not gonna tell you they judge you. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah,
Nah, that shit works.
yeah,
bruh.
she like
It helps.
she gave a nigga like crazy ass like. She like my conversation now just from like one session like. Nigga, I be like, I was talking to Jasmine, like, and I be like, some of the things she gave me, I just be like, all right, I'm gonna use this shit, or I'm gonna be like open to like, just be real, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that shit be like, now I just try to think on a different level type shit, even like with my emotions and shit.
yeah.
Y'all know me, I'm kind of like a little, like a angry person,
Mm-hmm.
like, you know what I'm saying? I just be, but now I just know how not like. I would say like I once used to like keep like my feelings was connected to my my thoughts type shit.
It's crazy that you
What?
say that because I wouldn't define you as an angry person. I would define you as an intelligent person.
I
So,
defined you as an angry person.
hey, man.
But somebody like somebody like Jasmine will tell you like I gotta like I'm just like
Quick
I don't know
fuse.
the way. Yeah, like I could tee up real quick,
Yeah,
and and the way she explained it is like I take certain things that shouldn't be like that serious. I make that shit way serious than what it could have been.
yeah,
And now that I like doing therapy, I kind of see that shit like, all right, I see what you're talking about. Like, I could have been like, all right, cool, chill. Like,
yeah. It's tough because I know with my experience with therapy, like, you don't know what you don't know, or you don't know what you don't realize that you don't know. So, like, she would, during my therapy session, she would ask me questions and try to guide me to a certain perspective or a certain point of view. And it was like I never really opened myself up until really the last session. And I told her it's really like pulling roots, like, or weeds out of a garden. And when those weeds sit in there for so long, I don't know if y'all in the audience have ever seen weeds that sit out for so long, but they literally look like flowers. And then when you pull them out, you see how deep those roots go.
mm-hmm.
So when you're pulling your weeds out of your garden during therapy, that shit is like at the end of a session, sometimes I be feeling shaken. I'm like, bro, I need to go sit down and just be quiet for a second, you know? So, hey, everyone who's listening out there, if you're thinking about going to therapy, at least try it. I think, honestly,
shit.
everybody should try it at least one time because you don't know what you don't know, you know?
But I got a rebuttal to that though. Like, even if you try one time, you don't like the person you got, bro, you can request somebody else. Like,
That's facts.
you can request somebody the same, you know what I'm saying, skin tone as you. If you don't feel comfortable telling the opposite race or whatever, whatever you believe in. If you don't want a man, you want a woman, you can request that type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Sexy.
This dude.
hey man, some people that way, bro. Like, that's what, and that for him to say that, like, that's what you need to go to therapy for. Like, you could be sexist, bro. It's okay to be sexist. If you sexist, That what you want to rock out with, nigga. The therapist is there to hear your sexist thoughts, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, no shit.
Hey,
Real
I'm
talk,
a little
like.
sexist because I wasn't trying to talk to my people. There's something about talking to I don't know if it's just their natural.
I feel you.
There's just a
I already know
natural.
what you about to say.
Hey, I'm not gonna say anything that's gonna put me on a poster, but y'all know what I'm trying to say, man. But yeah.
No,
Like a
when
nigga
that shit
can't
really
like
hit,
a nigga can't put
when
his
it
head
really-
on another nigga's shoulder and just be like, man, yeah, man, this is. You know what I'm saying?
when it
You
really
just gonna be
hit
like-
is when they say some shit. When they say something that like you were thinking,
Yeah.
you ain't even had to like disclose it to them. You ain't had to say it, but they already knew. Like that's when you be like, damn, all right. You know what I'm saying? Like that's when you tune in, you start listening to them, cause you like, bro, okay, they know, like they understand. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, that shit help, bro. I do advocate for therapy.
For sure.
Ain't nothing wrong with that shit.
So get your ass up. Like, subscribe, and then go to therapy. This dude Justice just, I think he ate the damn rapper. I don't know what I just saw. Other than
That
that.
nigga didn't see nothing. That shit good for you, though.
That was a good highlight, low light. See, now
That nigga ate the banana peel.
I don't know what he. I said the banana rapper. I don't know what I said.
This nigga said the rap.
Man, hey man.
Better gon' get the hump about your back now. Like 4, 5 cats off in my lap now.
I don't know why I have such a hard time spelling freaking mediocrity.
That's the spelling bee major over there that fucking spell it, nigga.
I thought someone got a whooping. I was like, oh man.
Right. What's up?
What up, Rain?
Hmm.
Oh, shit. Get it. Get it right there. Get it right
But see, here you go, bro.
there. What'd I do?
Talking about Miles, bro.
What do you do?
Bro, I'm fashion, bro.
Hey, why you buy all them votes though, Miles? For real though.
Bro, I thought about that shit. I was like, man. Bro, that nigga on there got like 18,000 votes,
Bruh,
bro.
when I
I'm
saw
like,
that,
bro,
I was like, man, fuck
fuck
that.
that cheating that nigga, man.
Bruh, I made a literal fake, like, I gave myself 10 votes in like 30 minutes just by using fake emails. Right? When I saw that, I was like, bruh, this shit is not. Nah.
That
I
just
feel like that shit already like that nigga supposed to win. Like they probably know each other type shit.
That just yeah, you
Alright,
heard
bro.
the dude say he mixed one of the dude's songs on that shit. He's like, yeah, I mixed your shit or something. But like, man, that type of shit, that just goes to show you how that game be, bro. That industry shit, nigga. Like, they
I
really
feel like
I
with
had
that
to
nigga,
stop.
it'll be a real upset if a nigga had like we had like 10 bands and we just dropped 10 bands on that shit, bro.
Yeah. But I had to sit there and think, like when I was in the Twitch and he was playing the music and I'm sitting here like, yo, play this 100% by
Yeah.
Enigma. And like just, you know, I had to stop and think. I'm like, bro, hold on, bro. What am I doing to try and get this one nigga to play my music? Nigga, like, nigga, fuck that shit.
But that's what I was saying.
really
Like
the
that's
whole
really
point.
why I dropped 100 to see like if that nigga my bad. I just want to see if that nigga was gonna be like, even if he played my shit, all right, let me see who you is. Boom, boom, click my shit in. I can goddamn be like,
Click.
hey, play that 100% by Enigma. Hey, play Kevin Paul. Goddamn, boom. But
Click.
it's like, bro, even with what I got there, it ain't even like the nigga going through like, all right, let's do one from the 20s.
Right,
Let's do
yeah.
one from the 30s.
Yeah.
Let's do one from the 40s. You know what I'm saying? This nigga just random niggas. And some of the shit is like, bro, you could have left that nigga off. Like,
See, and like my whole thing in applying to that was just to get our music played. That's why I sent to the judge. I was just like, bruh, like I really want 100% to be played for people. I feel like once people hear it, because it goes the first 512 and then they go into a bracket. I'm not sure if they promote it on their website and then they have people vote, or if people buy votes again. If that's the case, I'm really about to be like, fuck it.
But that's what I'm saying. How that 512 shit work? Because if you make it to 512, how that shit work?
I
I think it's supposed to.
Once you get in the bracket,
It's like
as
a
long
tournament.
as you stay in the 512, by the time those days expire, you know what I'm saying? By the time like it's time to really do the like tournament shit.
Let's see.
so how it work with the tournament when you go into the bracket? Will you be up against somebody else?
Yeah, I think so. That's why, bro. I gotta get that damn 100%.
But then how the vote shit work? Like,
I don't know.
Let me see.
I don't know how that shit work, but
cause if it's
I mean-
like he said, you still gotta pay for votes, nigga. It's like, boy, you tripping,
yeah,
nigga.
nah, that shit better not be like that. I think they gonna have judges though. Like that dude Shaq's supposed to like, I don't know,
Judge some of the
nigga.
songs.
Yeah.
That's what I thought
I
too,
really
man.
don't know.
Can y'all see my screen?
Once they get to the tournament, hold on, I gotta click the watch stream shit.
I'm about to pull it on.
Oh shit!
Oh, here it go.
How you turn that shit off? About 4, 5 cats
that
off
shit.
in my leg now.
Cause I ain't gonna cap, but I put that shit on the credit card. I was gonna drop 100 on both y'all shit toward the end if y'all niggas, just to get y'all niggas in the 512. Like, fuck it, y'all niggas go big it with me, nigga.
Miles,
What's
I love
up,
you,
nigga? I
bro.
told y'all I got a credit card for us, nigga. That bitch got 1,000 on that bitch, nigga. So fuck it.
Man, she's such a nice guy,
Miles, I love you, bro.
Nigga, we gotta make it, nigga. I love your ass too, man.
I don't mean
Stop
that
being
shit
sap
on
on the
Mother's
internet.
Day.
Look at this nigga, right? Look at that nigga going. Look at that nigga, bro. Like, nigga, you too old to be A, bro. Big A, bro. Get your ass off here, bro.
man.
You on that Kevin Gates shit, man?
That dude on that Mission Brian right here. That dude in World of Wings right here. Look at
Why you
this
prove Kevin Gates right?
dude. This dude in class, dog. Look at this dude. Man.
What?
Man, Kevin.
Hey.
Hey, I wanted to see what that nigga go roast Kevin picture, but
Get off me,
that
man.
nigga Kevin taking a selfie, nigga. That nigga said, what? That nigga said, what?
Bro, we
time
really gotta
frame are
get
you
to
listening
doing
to?
like professional pictures and shit like that, bro.
Yeah.
Like how remember when me and you, Kevin, when we went to Georgia State
Mhm.
or over there by Georgia State and they was taking them pictures and shit. We need some shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, honestly, like the camera that I have, this Nikon, no, it's a T6i camera that I have, bro. With this camera, we can sit down, and I got this tripod now. We can sit down and make, cause that fire under the sun picture that was taken with that camera. Corinne just took the picture, so
Yeah.
like we can sit down and, bro, yeah, we can definitely.
But don't worry about that. I got that shit coming too.
The camera.
Yeah, the camera I'm trying to get, that did 4 bands, but they sell it at the
What? That
PA
shit
for
take
like
pictures
2.
from 1,000 miles away.
Yeah, near.
I don't understand, man. I don't know why the instructions ain't on this shit, but whatever. It ain't on there, so. Yeah, what it is. See, that's
But yeah, we gonna make it. We all gonna make that 512.
for sure.
But that be on the last day, nigga.
I don't know
Even-
if I care enough for me to make that 512.
Even JJ gonna make it too.
J Money.
Bro, I just don't understand what happened after you make that. Like,
I don't know. Because
How
if
that
it's
shit
buying
work.
votes, bruh.
yeah, I'm just, you got it. See, I'm dropping out, nigga.
Everybody got workout tomorrow?
Yeah,
Work out?
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Just make
No,
just-
off.
Yeah, just make
Nah, I work tomorrow.
You work tomorrow?
Wait, I didn't mean to do that.
First day back out of 30 days, I work tomorrow. Yeah.
How's your knee feeling?
Work 24 hours, nigga. I work all day and night tomorrow, and then I'm off Tuesday.
Hell no. You know what I'm saying?
And you don't get paid hourly, do you, Miles? It's like a salary, right? I mean, look, I ain't trying to pocket watch. Hey,
Hey,
You ain't got it anyway.
No, I
Let's go
don't
to the
get
next topic, man. Let's go on to the next topic anyway. All right, let's go ahead and get into mediocrity. You know what I mean?
Wait, you got a video or some shit you want to read?
Mm-mm.
Or look at.
No.
Hey, Miles, read that quote, bruh.
what?
From things your parents should have told you or never told you.
What, the listen
He
up
said,
quote?
fuck mediocrity.
I mean, that's a good. I mean.
Oh, does
you
it
know,
lead into that? I don't know.
I think it do. I don't know. Can't remember. I need a little inspiration. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all want me to read for real?
Go ahead,
Story
pass,
time.
pass the miles. Read the quote, man.
Story
All right,
time.
this
Bro.
quote I'm about to read is from this book that I'm reading called "Things Your Parents Should Have Taught You" by sorry if I butcher her name. I want to say it's Shahrazad or Shahrazad Ali.
Miss Ali, shout out to you,
Yes,
Miss
indeed.
Ali.
First page you open up to it say, "Listen up. As your parents, we mistakenly taught you to believe in a system that was never designed to help you or protect you. Instead, it was designed to stifle your potential and destroy your life daily. For this, we apologize. Some of us just didn't know any better. Others rejected the truth when it came. And some just feared the enemy more than we loved ourselves or you. And today, we are sorry." Yeah, go get that. Amazon.
Think about it.
Prime.
Think twice.
Get that bit in 3 days. Read that motherfucker. That shit fire, bro. I ain't gonna count to you, bro. It's like, I got a bunch of books, and like, nigga, when I got this shit, I probably already had this shit like the first day. This shit good, bro.
So what exactly is that quote about? What does that quote
Like-
mean to you, if you could summarize it?
Nigga, this shit from like, to me, I feel like this shit come from the black parents. Like, it's for black youth. Like, I mean, it's for any, like, I would say poverty youth, but I take it black. And it's just, nigga, we don't get the things that I feel other young people around us get from their parents. Whether it be like, if your mama Caucasian, if your mama like Asian,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, not saying, cause I'm learning like it ain't really no color to being rich, but some of the people that have like that knowledge are in that race or whatever. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. But like learning about credit, like my mama ain't, you know what I'm saying? My mama ain't teach me about credit. My pops ain't teach me about credit.
Yeah.
Just like even like in one of the, like it's like little stories that she give that make sense. And one of the things he was talking about was prom and like and how like in the black community that we like make prom like the pinnacle of like our lives. And it kind of like showed that we go so hard for prom that that's the reason why majority of our kids don't get married today. You know what I'm saying? And it gave like a little history on like prom and shit like that and where it stems from. And I don't know, it's just like it's a lot of shit in here that's just like useful that you can use to give to your parent, I mean your kids and shit like that. And like reading this shit now, like
Yeah.
like damn, like
So for you, what would you say, or let's switch it over to Jay. Jay, for you, what would you say is something that you feel like you may have missed out on, you know, in your childhood that you saw other people have? You know, it could be something tangible or non-tangible.
I mean, not too much. Really, you know, I think my parents did a pretty good job of, you know, make sure we were well taken care of, you know what I'm saying, and just had whatever we needed. You know what I mean? Like, I had a basketball hoop. I had a bicycle. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You sound a
Hey
little
Kevin,
low, Jay.
bunt Jay up like 2 decibels.
I got
I
you.
know I'm kind of sitting back,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's all good.
but it's like I had a. I won't really say there was too much that I didn't have. Except I mean, to be real, dog, it was just some of the clothes, because and I know we mentioned this before, because in North Carolina, bro, folks weren't really tripping off of what you wore like that. Because I feel like back then, it's like we all kind of came from the same places, so I don't feel like we really emphasize on, oh, you got on the polo, or oh, you got on a whole Nike fit, or whatever, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But this when I came to Georgia, for real, dog. They doing a whole junk change, bro. Like niggas checking your Air Force and oh, you got crease in your Air Force, bro. What you on? Oh, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Nigga checking your tag for the polo, bro. Like that junk was different, bro. Like I ain't even gonna. I put it to you like this. Back, and this is when I was younger, bro. We talking about a transition from elementary school to middle school.
Mm-hmm.
I remember I had this clean. I'm not gonna lie, clean FUBU jumpsuit, bro. Like that jump was like a dark navy blue and like yellow. Jump was clean, bro. But of course, I get to Atlanta and had it on. Oh, nigga, you got on FUBU, boy. We finna get your ass over here, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? But even though it was clean, bro, and I got clothes on my back, it's still like that was looked at like, oh, your folks can't afford it. But at the same time, bro, like it's me, my mom, and my little brother. You know what I'm saying? Like.
Why do you think people? Why do you think we reacted like that? You know what I mean? Like,
I feel like it's
Cause
just
we,
as
we we
kids.
lack knowledge.
Yeah, I feel like as kids, like the mind is so malleable, bro. Like,
yeah.
cause now you could rock whatever the hell you wanna rock. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mm-hmm.
I remember when I had a pair of J's. I don't even know what number they was. Let me see. Hold on, while I look it up.
Okay.
But I had
Why?
these
Why?
pair of J's.
Hold up. If you can cut right here, Justin, and pick up. If y'all want to mute yourselves when y'all not talking, that way, cause Jay, I got you turned up, so it might be capturing the air in your room. So if y'all
Okay.
want to mute yourselves when you're not talking, and then unmute when you do, also I appreciate it.
Look, I had a pair of Jordan 20s. And guys, dang, I remember when I was in gym. This was like sixth, seventh grade. Like one of these females was trying to tell me my shit was fake and shit. I'm like, bitch, I got the shit from the mall. Like, what are you even talking about? Like, I got the shit
Okay.
straight out the store, nigga. Like, I don't know. It's just crazy, bro. It's just crazy how kids do, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I don't
It's
know.
just that material, bro. If it wasn't, I feel like back in school, bro, if you ain't have on a pair of Jordans, I mean, even like Forces, Adidas, Nike was cool. If you ain't had Jordans or Polo, bro, it's like you consider poor. Like you poor and you gonna get clowned for it. And it's just like, oh, what? Like to this day, bro, you better not put on a USPA, dog. We better not see two horses on that jump, bro.
That's facts. And
I
I
had
think
these
a part.
right there.
I was trying to pull them up too.
I had them right there.
Okay, they kind of look clean a little bit, but I don't know about that suede, but
Nigga hate, man.
but I think a lot of it was marketing as well. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I don't know, like cause I didn't really it was marketing through word of mouth. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
and what our parents taught us, cause going back to the quote that Miles read. Man, we didn't know nothing about no Michael Jordan when we were younger. We learned that from looking at our parents react to Michael Jordan, react to these celebrities. So when you hear someone say, "Oh, I got a pair of Jordans," 9 times out of 10, as a kid, you don't even know who Michael Jordan. I didn't know who Michael Jordan was until one of my Black history teachers at Miller Grove. He pulled me aside. He said, "Do you know who's on your T-shirt?" I said, "No." And it had Spike Lee on the front and Michael Jordan in the back, and he explained to me who both of those people were. So
That's dope.
going to that quote, I feel like it's important for all the parents out there who might be listening to this, like what you teach your kids really does have a ripple effect, because when a kid walks by and someone says, "Oh, he got the new Jordans on," a kid might not know what it is. Like let's be real, a white affluent kid might not really know what Jordans are. That kid might be wearing Shaqs, but that kid is cool. But then a black kid will look at it and then be like, oh man, like I need those Air Forces because they're associated with being cool from those people that we learned from our parents. At least that's how I look at
Yeah.
Bro, I
And
just
So
then
wanted
like,
to talk about mediocrity. Hold on. All right, I guess we can get into that in a second.
it. Yeah,
Because I'm trying to formulate some thoughts on it, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
but I
go
did
ahead.
want to say like in the book, like it talk about like you brought up Fubu and shit. Like, bro, Fubu Lugs, Willie Smith, Fat Farm, Kari Kani, like all these are like black like uh designers and shit like that. Like,
Mm-hmm.
but growing up, nigga, we ain't know nothing about that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
our parents probably ain't even know nothing about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, but we'll go drop 500 on a Louis belt. You know what I'm saying? Or 1,000 on a goddamn Gucci bag. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
and they ain't got nothing to do with like our community and the welfare and the, you know what I'm saying, upbringing of the black community. We steady giving like outside of our race. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I just feel
And,
like that's just something we need to. If we would have known better, nigga, we would have did better. Okay, mama, I got
and just to piggyback off of that point, Miles, the same job. It's like, bro, we giving all this money to people that don't even look like us, nor do we know if these folks appreciate us. I know ever
you.
since I found out, and I'm sure there could be other designers, ever since I found out how Tommy Hilfiger felt about the black community, bro, I stopped wearing this junk. I remember my girl tried to get me a shirt. That what you
Polo,
think
fuck
about
that
it?
hill figure.
She tried to give me a shirt. What you think about this? I was like, nah, I ain't rocking that.
Yeah.
She said, why? I was like, cause I read up on dude and he really didn't rock with black folks, and so I just feel like I could represent that. But even further, I tell y'all this: I was trying to put air in my tire last night, right?
Mhm.
Pull up to the shell. I'd have been in 4 different spots. They ain't had the little air pressure jump. Put up to the shell, and I mean, the shell was already closed. Like I tried to go open the door, and it was closed. And I put like $1.50 in the machine. Granted, it's $1.50, but the machine ain't even cut on. I went to tell like the clerk because he was still sitting in there.
Mhm.
I'm like, yo, I put my money in there for the air and it ain't cut on, and he just looking at me like, and I'm like, but yo, I put $1.50. He said, oh, like it's gone, and I'm just like, bro, like I wonder how many folks come in this junk to spend their money, dog, and you quick, and it was like 11, bro, like, and this is off of freaking Panola, bro. All them gas stations stay open for I don't know how long, but it's just like, bro, like it was $1.50. Granted, but it's just like you cool with folks' money, taking folks' money that don't look like you, but when it comes to servicing them, bro, it's just like fuck you, bro. Like, and you gonna sit in your little bubble or whatever, sit in your junk, you know what I'm saying, glassed off or whatever from everybody, and just keep making money off folks. And
Yeah.
I'm just kind of getting to the point where I'm really kind of tired of spending money on people that don't appreciate my kind of people. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Or just people in general. You know what I mean? Like I went like the thing, and just to finish up my point, I've been to a spot before where dude was like, "Yeah, you can get whatever you want, bro." Like service was immaculate.
Mhm.
But then when it came to this dude, it's just like, "Oh, well, you just lost your money." Granted, it's $1.50, but still, bro, like you ain't even care about the machine or nothing, and you gonna end up collecting that money. And that from that point on, bro, like I won't be stopping there no more. And that's how I move forward with
Yeah.
anything.
You know, this this reminds me of something that I learned back in college. Um, and it's really two main points when it comes to products. One is product placement, and I think there's like four P's or five P's. I don't know, but there's product placement and um, basically promotion. So with that gas station, with these Louis brand, Gucci, take it off. Word to Kendrick, whatever it is, like these brands are placed in a specific way where you, it's either something that is so convenient you have to go and get it. So your morals, you put your morals to the side for the sake of convenience, or it has such a reputation through promotion that you have to buy that product. You know what I mean? And with those two things, like I feel like, especially where money is concerned, that's where a lot of our morals and our financial power goes out the window because of good placement of the product and good promotion. To your point, Jay. But going back to what we were talking about the quote of parents and them not being able to provide what others were able to provide. Just moving to you, is there anything that your parents weren't able to provide that you saw, or looking back in hindsight, that they weren't able to provide that you saw other people have, and it affected you in some kind of way?
No, not that I can think of.
Yeah.
I always feel like, cause when Jay was talking, I was just thinking, I'm like, in my mind, the opportunity to ask, you know, like, cause I know my parents would do anything for me, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, but it wasn't until I got older till I started like really going to them and really I guess putting that to the test.
Mm-hmm.
I always at a young age really kind of felt bad because asking them for superficial shit, because I mean, like, my parents fucking, like, I seen them fucking struggle, so I never was asking them for fucking more shit. Like, I was living at either one of my grandparents' house, like, for the most part of my life, like, cause they were always working and trying to fucking, like, you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
so I never asked for shit, but I know if I did, they still would have made an attempt to get it for me. But I was always just content with what I had around me. Like, I ain't need all that shit. I ain't need a phone or fucking whatever. Like,
So you felt like you had everything as a kid
basically,
to be your best self.
yeah. Cause really back then, like, I used to go outside all the time, bro. Like, I had friends in my neighborhood, like, we always be doing shit. So
Yeah.
that was enough for me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Same.
I don't know what else I could have asked for. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, like,
A bidet.
I mean, yeah, I could have been like, oh, I want a phone, or ooh, I want some clothes or something. But like, that shit just never really mattered to me. Like, I'd like to look, like, yeah, I'd like to have nice clothes and shoes and shit. But I was always pretty straight. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? As long as I had a pair of like white Air Forces, I was straight. Or a pair of Timbs, nigga, I was good.
I feel that.
Like, I don't know. That shit really wasn't. I don't know, bro. That shit's crazy. But I was good, bro. I was straight.
Yeah.
I was straight. And now, as far as like, now that's material shit. As far as like imparting some type of wisdom, like, I do feel as though sometimes I do look back and I'm like, why didn't y'all tell me this? Or like, why didn't you tell me about females or relationships and some shit? But my parents got divorced, so it's like, what could they have told me?
Yeah.
Or like, why didn't you tell me about finances or some shit, or like sit me down? But like I said, like,
They did the best they could.
yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. I just can't put it on nobody, bro.
Facts.
I just can't. Like,
Put what
cause
on
it
what?
just ain't no telling. Like, sometimes when I sit down and I be thinking about my own situation, I gotta come out of that shit and be like, how somebody else feeling, like,
Yeah.
cause you just don't know what, you really don't ever know what somebody's thinking or what, you know what I'm saying? So you like, how could this person do this or not do that? It's so easy to just get angry at somebody, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
But I feel like it's different as a parent though.
Yeah, I was about to ask you, Miles. Like, as a parent, do you feel like you're what?
But you accountable for everything that how your child turn out. You accountable for that shit.
Okay.
Like I say like a part of me like from growing up with my mama, like a part of me used to like not fuck with my dad, and then like my dad came and stayed with me for like 6 months in Texas, and like nigga it got to the point nigga we like I'm like man nigga fuck you punk ass nigga like you ain't there for me da 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 my mama da da, and then that nigga was like my dad's so humble like I get all my rah from my mama like. And like my dad's just like the humblest person that I know, bro. He was just like, wow, like, and he always respected my mama regardless of the situation. Like, even my grandma, like, part of my grandma raised me, like, and then he was just like, man, like, he was just like calm with the shit. He was just like, man, you don't understand what I was going through, like, and like the way the system was designed, like, and the part of, like. For what my dad gave me, like I respected that shit, and then I understood like that was him being a parent. Like he in that moment, nigga, he had to step back. You know what I'm saying? Like he had to. I mean, from my mama point of view, she'll never understand that shit. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
from a parent to child, nigga, I respect like my circumstances of what was there. You know what I'm saying? And what was handed to me, nigga, because I still had great male figures in my life, like my father and my partner, Josh's dad, Mr. Tim, like. But as a parent, like me now being a young parent, nigga, it's nigga, I want to learn everything I can, nigga, so I can teach my daughter, nigga, give her a jump on everything, like credit, nigga. We know credit. You know what I'm saying? You know that shit mean more than money, nigga. Like, why wouldn't you want to tell your daughter or your son about credit at the age of 10, nigga? You know what I'm saying? Like we was tripping on timetables and you know what I'm saying, learning your vocabulary, but we weren't tripping on getting the fucking stock market shit down, learning how to, you know what I'm saying, learning how to discipline your child to get up in the morning. It's more reasons why you supposed to get up in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Versus just getting up to go to work. You know what I'm saying? Man, my grandma used to walk the house at like 4, 5 in the morning every day, nigga. Same time, come down, make her coffee, and go back upstairs. You be like, damn, like, nigga, how you do that? It's just like, nigga, that's discipline. Like, get your ass up, nigga. And then my sister the same way. She get up and be up before 9 o'clock. She be like, nigga, I can get up every day before 9. You know what I'm saying? And when I was young, she's like, because everything closed around like 1, 2 o'clock, nigga, you know what I'm saying? You ain't finna go get nothing done in a day if you ain't up before 12 o'clock, 11 o'clock. You waking up at that time, nigga, you're not gonna do nothing in that day. Your day is over with. Cause what, 5 o'clock? That's like the closing of all businesses. You know what I'm saying? When shit really starting to shut down, what shit that you need to get done starts to shut down. So like, just those things in life, like waking up, it's the little things that we looked at in the wrong way. I would say like we was like, get your ass up to go to school, nigga. No, man, get your ass up so we can learn how to goddamn get this credit shit right, nigga. Just imagine at 15 and you already. It's people that I watch. You know what I'm saying? They kids already got accounts and moving their own shit. Like,
Bro, we used to see commercials. We used to see commercials where people would be like, look, just put $5 in this account, you know, for your unborn child. By the time they graduate from high school, they already have a full ride. And it's,
you know what I'm saying?
That Gerber Life World playing, dog.
Hey, man, that DJ know about heart, though.
Well, now, while you playing, bro, I think my mom did that. Either my mom or my auntie, one of them did that.
Yeah.
For sure, bro.
Like,
I think they had to maybe pull for it at one point, but.
Staying committed to that shit, cause like I be telling my mom, like my mom starting to like buy little stocks, and like when I first started telling she'll buy, and they be like, yeah, I sold that shit this morning. I'm like, mom, you gotta just buy that shit and sit on it. Like you can't be selling, like, man. And you know what I'm saying? Like it's weird to teach your mom shit, cause they listen, but they don't really listen. Like they be like, you my son, like
You the
my
child.
mama favorite. You know what I'm saying? My mama favorite line. Nigga, I'm 62 years old. How you gonna tell me something? It's like that alone is another reason why I feel like the black community is so like behind, nigga, because we don't want to learn from our own people at that, and we don't want to learn from our own kids. Like our kids can tell us shit. Like I don't learn so much from Rain, nigga, and she can't even, you know what I'm saying, like say complete sentences where you like, oh okay, I got you. You know what I'm saying, like. So just imagine when she got there, telling me shit like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's just nah, bro. I'm telling you, as a parent, bro, yeah, that shit you are held accountable for everything you instill into your child, nigga.
That's
I
fair.
think there's got to be a cutoff though at some point though.
For what?
It
For what though?
Like at age, from when you can sit there and be like,
nigga at
But
the
when
age,
you
Hold
I
on,
sit
let
would,
me
there
hear
and
what
be
Justice
like-
trying to say.
from when you can sit there and be like, I mean, you know what I'm saying? If you get arrested, if I were to like say when I got arrested, I can sit there and be like, oh, that's my mom and my dad's fault. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they came and bailed me out. You know what I mean? But they were like, this is your one pass. You know what I'm saying? Like, you get arrested again. Like we ain't coming to bail you out. Like, I don't feel like they're accountable for you for your entire life. Is what I'm saying. Like, or I don't know if that's what you're saying, Miles. But I mean,
I would say like they accountable for you. They are accountable. You are accountable for your child for their entire life. The cutoff, I would say, is during times of rebellion. When your kid don't listen to you, or they going down that path where it's like opposite of what was guiding them to, then yeah, it becomes a point where you be like, I can't do nothing else for you as a parent because you don't want to listen to me, for one, and two, you know what I'm saying, you making your own decisions based off your own, you know what I'm saying, thought process.
Yeah.
so
And
is
an
your mom
example
not
would be like,
responsible for you? Because you
for
don't.
what?
Because you don't subscribe to Christianity, then. So is she accountable for you then? Because that's kind of what you're saying.
But how's that rebellious, nigga? I'm not out here killing people. I'm not out
Wait,
here. Yeah, how's
That's
that
not
being
what I'm
rebellious?
saying, but it's not. But no, I mean, no, she's not killing. But I'm saying, like,
Dang, can we get a mimic up in this bitch?
I'm saying, like, what?
Jake showed me a soul.
But I mean,
my mom is still accountable for me. Like, I'm still her son. I'm still a representation of my mama. Like, whether I choose it to be good or bad, you know what I'm saying? Like, regardless of, it's just like as a parent, I'm still your mama. Like, I'm still your, you know what I'm saying? Whether you respect your parents or not, like,
Yeah.
they still your parents, nigga. They always gonna be accountable for what you do. Like, whether it's being a reflection, a reflectable, or a guidable. You know what I'm saying? Like, even when you married, nigga, you a reflection of your marriage. Like, you either gonna be a positive influence or you gonna be a negative. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get what you trying to say though. Like, because I don't subscribe to the same things my mom subscribed to.
that's what you just said, though, Miles. Like you just
No,
said.
I said like
if
in
you don't-
a rebellious way. I'm not doing nothing rebellious because that's something. Religion is something that once again was just given to us, taught to us through slavery. It's not something that it's not. I don't know how to explain it right now, so I can't answer that
I
shit.
mean,
But
just it's like saying like a hand tattoo. Since you got a hand tattoo, are you being rebellious because your parents want to get one, or maybe
and the
your
Bible
parents
talks about
frown
it,
upon
marking your skin. Do it not.
it, you know.
No, it doesn't.
So
That has nothing to do with. See, bruh, the misinterpretation of of what it says in the Bible, bro. Like, it's still people out there who are Christian who think the Bible say you can't drink alcohol, bro. Like,
The point I was just trying to
It say
make
you
is
can't get drunk.
it's not rebellion. It's more like individualism.
I'm not
But
saying anything about being rebellious. I'm saying what Miles specifically said was that the only way your parents are not accountable for you is if you are taking your own like path.
you're choosing to be rebellious.
Yeah. And what I was saying is that is that your mom, from
My
what
mom
I
is
know,
Christian. I
Yeah.
choose not to be a Christian. That does not
yeah,
make me
and so I'm
rebellious.
saying she's not accountable for you because at this point you're your own person,
But that's not
bruh.
being rebellious.
But you're your own person, bro. You cannot expect somebody to be accountable for you when you're a grown up, bro. You're an adult, bro. Like, I think we're getting accountability confused with like caretaker, fucking gosh damn, just a. Now see, I can't even think of the word, but like, yeah, like, okay, let's say your house got foreclosed. I hope it don't ever happen, but let's say it got foreclosed and you needed a place to stay. Like, I, that's not. I don't feel like that's necessarily accountability. That's just her. That's just her duty as a parent, really, to just like you're my child. Like, yeah, I got a place for you to stay right here. Like,
But that's
until
what
you get.
that would. I think that's what we hitting on with accountability. Like regardless of the situation, nigga. If you was down bad, nigga, the only person in this world who is accountable to take care of your ass is your parents, nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You feel like nigga at a certain age, 18, you move out your mama crib, she no longer accountable for you. That's wrong. Like even the whole thought process of at 18, nigga, you need to get your ass out. That's wrong, nigga. Cause at 18, why the fuck you can't stay here, nigga? And contribute to the bills, nigga, and we got that stat bread, and then when you get enough money to goddamn buy your own, then you move out.
But not
Like that's
accountable.
what
Okay, but I'm saying not accountable for the decisions that you make, because as an individual, you make
they
your own
are, nigga.
decisions.
Cause nigga, if my mom wouldn't like P game, Rain, at 18, nigga, she ain't gotta leave the crib. I'm gonna lay a foundation where I say, look, Rain, at this age, da 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 da, you could do this and this and this. When you get situated, or a nigga come and feel that he can take over you, you know what I'm saying, and take care of you as a woman, and y'all comfortable and y'all move out and y'all can survive on your own, then that's when you can leave, baby, if that's what you want to do. But until then, nigga, I'm not kicking my daughter or my son out the crib at 18 cause that's what society say is what's supposed to happen, nigga. You know what I'm
But you're
saying?
not
Like,
accountable for her own decisions, bro. Like,
but I'm
that's
accountable
what
for
I'm
what
saying.
she thinks, nigga. Just think about how many parents
this
done fucked up their
age, yes.
kids by telling them like, you gotta leave by 18. You need to get your ass out, cause I ain't finna be paying rent and shit. And you like, nigga, that's bad parenting to me. Now from my personal, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you don't, for what? Nigga, we can eat together. That's part of building a community. That's part of building a tribe, nigga. Like, we don't have that tribe mentality no more. We just feel that, nigga, we all supposed to get this shit on our own, nigga, and that's wrong. Like, I feel that thought process is wrong. Like, no, nigga, as a parent, nigga, you accountable for everything that your child do.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
and
saying? Like,
let me speak to my point of view just to get a little change in the air, give everybody a little breathing room. You know what I mean? But I can speak a little bit about my childhood. So me growing up, you know, I came from an immigrant family. So like all of my family's from Haiti. So really, when my mom came over, long story short, she had me when she was young, and by the time, like, since I can remember, bruh, I've been assisting her with using the computer. Like, when I was young, teaching her how to, like, read certain things. And shout out to my mom, because she provided so much for me in terms of knowledge, in terms of the way that I look at the world today, in terms of work ethic. Like, that all stems from her. And, like, as a child, I had to sit down and, you know, assist her with certain things where other kids, I'm sure, like y'all may not have needed to assist your parents with the things I had to assist my mom with or my step pops with, you know what I mean? So with that background as a child and not having, honestly, like going outside and playing video games were the only 2 times that I honestly had time to like to myself where I felt like I was my own person. So as I got older, like the same practices that my mom instilled in me, helping other people, teaching other people, learning things so I can give it back to other people. Now today, that shit has such a big ripple effect because I love sitting down and containing knowledge and then giving it back to people that I want to see expand with that knowledge. So me growing up as a child, like, and having those things, having the things that I didn't have and having the things that I did help shape me into the person that I am today. And I mean, I'm still at home, you know what I'm saying? I'm 27, but I stay at home mainly to assist my mom here and my grandma here and my sisters here and just being the man of the house. Like, y'all were referring to, or Miles was referring to, like, really tightly knitting that community, because I didn't even know my grandma because she's originally from Haiti. She's from a little village. My grandfather was a fisherman, you know what I'm saying? And we don't even speak the same language. And because I'm still here, I'm learning more about my culture and I'm learning more about my native tongue from my grandma, you know what I mean? And that's something I would have learned through a computer if I would have left the house, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I wasn't here, a lot of the things that my mom, I'm not even gonna say that, but if I wasn't here right now, like, the community that we have in this household wouldn't be as strong as it is. And that's something I strongly encourage the audience to sit down and think about, especially those that come from immigrant households. Keep your family close. Do not subscribe to these American ideals where people tell you as soon as you turn 18, you got to leave the house. As soon as your child turns 18, you got to kick them out, because that's not the case. Like, you really do, like Miles said, you want to build that royalty. You want to build that community in your household, in your neighborhood. Get to know your neighbors, like, and preach that and give that to your child, because that shit has ripple effects into the future. So, yeah.
Bro, that's not okay.
What? That's not what?
That's not.
I'm not referring
That's
to your
a good.
point.
That's
I'm
a
referring to
good.
Miles's
Yeah.
point.
That's a good point, and I can rock with that.
Yeah.
What I am saying
Mm-hmm.
is that at a particular age, at a certain age, bro, it's not up for your parents to, guys, dang, take responsibility for your actions when you have set on your own path, bro. Like,
Like, give me
I
an
think that's-
example.
you
that's-
and now
Give me an example
they
of what you're
set
saying.
they set you on a path, and like you, bro, like saying, oh, I was instilled with these particular
Mm-hmm.
mannerisms, bro.
Yeah.
But if you chose to drop them at this point, like, that's not on your mom's. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
that's you making that decision. Like,
Mm-hmm.
now, if she saw
Well-
it, yeah, she would still probably talk to you and be like,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? Like, I raised. That's when they say I raised you better than this. Blah blah blah. Like, but you still make your own decisions, bro. Like,
Yeah, and
I
I
don't-
agree. I mean, that's the whole, I guess, renegade era, or, like, I mean, shit, you could even say terrible twos, where that's when I feel like a child starts to establish themselves as a person. They're no longer just a baby. Like, now they're starting to become their own person. Same when you turn 14, 15, whenever you become, at some point within your teenage years, that's your second phase of individualism. And you start to buck against certain ideals. For Miles, it may have been religion. For me, it may have been religion and something else. Just for you, it may have been something. Jay, same thing. But yeah, I mean, I agree with you. It's not wrong. I mean, your parents aren't, at that point, you are what you decide to be. And then your parents can assist and give you guidance and advice on whether they think that's right or wrong, and you can choose whether or not you subscribe to that.
But to answer the question, your parents can are technically always guiding your ass until death, nigga.
Yeah.
Your parents gonna always guide you
It's just
or
the
give you
degree of
insight.
influence. That's all it is. It's just the degree may change as you get older.
I
At
mean,
a certain
yeah, but
age, yeah, you
don't- I
start
don't
making
look
your
at-
own decisions.
I don't look at it like, but this shit changes though. Like I say, as you get older, cause back then you used to feel like you were obligated to do what your parents say just out of sheer respect. But now, I still listen to what, like, bro. I talk to my mom about everything, bro.
Mhm.
Like, and she'll tell me something, and I'll consider it. But like, and I mean, subconsciously, yeah, it's probably having an influential impact. But it's still like, now it's like I really sit down and make my own decision. You know what I'm saying? I don't just do it because this is how she's telling me I should do it or whatever, how she would do it, or you know what I'm saying? Like, and she don't talk to me like that either. She talks to me like, you're your own man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's, you have to make your own decisions in this world because, you know, as much as you would like to think that your parents have it all figured out, bro. Like, when I look back, I realized my parents didn't have it all figured out, bro. And like we already said, they were just doing the best that they could do. You know what I'm saying? And like,
But now you have an opportunity to have it all figured out. So it's like through generations, your parents didn't, your parents didn't have it all figured out. You didn't have it all figured out. Like, nigga, when we gonna make the decision to be like, let me figure this shit out so we can, so my next generation can have it figured out, and then the next generation can have it figured out. You know what I'm saying? Like, at some point you had to make that change, and I feel like what the Bible talks about generational curses, nigga, those are the generational curses. It's like, you know what I'm saying? If one lineage of your family is big motherfuckers, all y'all are fat. You know what I'm saying? At some point, somebody gotta make the decision to push back from the table and like, let's break this curse of being fat, nigga. My mama died at 34 because she was obese. My daddy died at, you know what I'm saying, 42. Like, when you see this shit, it's in your DNA. You see it's in your lineage and it's trickling down, nigga. At some point, you gotta be like, nigga, I want more. I want to live to 55, nigga. I want to live to 60.
It does happen though. I think it does. Like, it's just.
So I feel like with me, that's what I'm doing. I'm changing that lack of knowledge that I feel that I didn't get to where like, nigga, we gonna have that shit. The generation, cause my personal beliefs, nigga, I feel like, nigga, we all reincarnated. Like, nigga, looking at my daughter, nigga, that's me again, nigga. Like, she do shit that I do now, nigga. It's like, that's weird. It's weird, but it's like, nigga, that's life, nigga. That's me all over again, just in the form of a female, bro.
Yeah. Okay.
It go the same with y'all, nigga. Y'all parents, y'all look just like y'all parents. You look like, you know what I'm saying, you take on, you know what I'm saying? Even in therapy, I learned that with traumas and shit, you know what I'm saying, you could take on from your mother. You know what I'm saying? So whatever your mother was going through, whether it's psychological or mental health, whatever, you know what I'm saying, you could take on a part of that shit through DNA, nigga.
Yeah.
If they ain't showing you that, like, nigga, life is about correcting the mistakes before you. Come on, bro. Like, it's your belief. You believe what you want to believe, nigga. And I feel like, the what saying about insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over and over and never changing, nigga. We gotta change at some point, nigga. People are scared to accept change. People are afraid to take a different route, and that's why I told y'all in the start of this shit, nigga. I'm doing therapy to the fullest. Like, fuck it, let's do it. My bad.
We got a telephone call, so let's take a break here. That's a good one. Good topic right there. All right, that's a good transition into mediocrity, though.
Facts.
Yeah.
See how beautiful we put it together, man. That's what teamwork looks like.
Y'all see you be chilling over here, though.
I wish Haku did those type of things. Dog, Haku does not do with Zora or do cash things.
Nigga, my cat old though.
Yeah, how old is Zora now, bro?
Gotta be like 5 or 6, right?
Yeah.
Damn, I gotta pull her paperwork out. The
The
guy's
birth
name.
certificate.
Yeah, I
Hey,
want to see when she really.
You got a birth
Got one.
certificate, bro?
Yeah, I can't remember where I put her documents at though.
I wish I had one for Haku.
It's somewhere in there.
That dude Justice is the walking birth certificate because he found Haku outside the job.
That nigga with bread in the street. man.
Bruh, is this dude Miles a blur on anybody else's screen?
Yeah, I see. Yeah, I see. I think it came back in.
That dude Chakra is all over the place. Let me summon it back. Chakra is right, Miles.
Bro, what happened? Did I go out?
I don't know. Your chakra ran everywhere, dog.
Yeah, hold on. It looks like it's lagging a little bit.
My jump froze.
I
For a
can
second.
hear you.
I'm lagging?
It looks like it's coming back.
We straight.
Oh, shit.
Miles, you're fine. Don't worry about
Yeah, it looks like you might be back now.
Make sure I pay my internet bill.
it. Hey, man.
Ah.
Hey, you right though. I need the gosh dang take that gosh dang what did I even say? Oh, yeah, that enjoy it while you laugh. Or no, enjoy it while you can. Cause nothing lasts forever, so enjoy it while you can. But I want that shit to either be in the background. Like, I feel like that shit
Man, I thought
be
you was
in there
finna.
somewhere.
When you said that, I thought you would start your verse.
Like, I was thinking
I thought
about
I
it.
was going into the verse.
Yeah. Nah, I'm gonna take that shit off though. Well, wait, you feeling that shit though? What's up?
The first part of it, yeah, I fuck with that shit. That shit ride. That shit sound like some Outcast shit, some Goody Mob
Yeah,
shit.
it does. The way he is.
I'm waiting on this nigga Kevin to drop that verb, man. He
It's
playing.
done. I got this SM58 coming in, and I bought a mic stand. So by the time those come in, I should feel better. So basically, you should be recording.
Yeah, I'm trying to hear that guy's name capitalized. Man. That shit.
Yeah,
is
Jamie
fire,
was
bro.
like, man, I fuck with that shit. Your biggest fan is my wife, nigga. I ain't gonna count, nigga. She fuck with your music. She like, I like Justice's voice. It sounds good on there.
That shit came from years, dog.
Hey, man.
Cause going back listening to that shit I recorded at my Tory's house, nigga. And I took the picture in the mirror, nigga.
My
That
tour.
dude had the longest tank top on I've ever seen. Let me see if I can pull that up. This nigga had Bakari's tank top on. I swear. I swear, dog. That was
Yo.
so funny.
It's a trip.
Hold on, let me see if I can pull it up on YouTube. real quick.
Oh,
That shit is funny.
I remember that. That was in the new dress. I was like, oh, no.
I remember bro, why was my voice so deep on that shit? Nigga voice was deep, like I was 6'8" or some shit. I remember that. Bruh, that shit, I had to cultivate this voice over years, bruh.
Hey,
I
man.
need to get back that Ashton, bruh.
Hey, too bright.
Man, Ashton mic, bruh.
I'm excited to see what this SM58 sound like.
Cause this shit do not work.
Like,
That's the one I gave Jay, right?
Yeah.
Shit, that's the one right here, ain't it?
yeah,
Or is this the 57? Oh, no, this the 58 right here.
yeah. Cause like I want a mic where I can kind of, and that's how I got to stand. Cause I want to be able to move around. Cause I feel like sitting here and spitting my verse, like, it doesn't bring out a side of me that I want. Like,
Shit, having this shit set up like this right here now, I just be like, nah.
that's a
That's
chill little
it.
setup though. You ain't got to move around too much. I'm trying to find it.
I just wish I could put my damn this reflection filter on this shit.
What that sound? What this that stand you got for your shit, Jeff? My shit short. That's why I be having to do this shit.
You need to get one of them ones that clip to the desk. Them Bitches, they bout this, like, you can extend it and everything, but this was one of the ones that stand up. Like, it's a full size, like, mic stand. I just got it going sideways type shit.
You know what I'm saying? Where you got that motherfucker from? I need that.
Guitar Center. Guitar Center. Spat,
Bro,
spat.
what was that
But you
name?
need to go on Sweetwater, though.
What was the name of that guy's name? I tried to search it up. I can't find it.
Yeah, nigga, that shit. That shit in the vault, so.
I'm gonna find it. But let's go ahead and get into this next segment. So we can make this segment kind of, because that was 40 minutes. So you could kind of. It doesn't have to be as long as the other segment. It could be like 20 minutes or however long we make it.
Oh, shit.
My body combusting. I don't know what's going on. That dude heard combusting.
that right.
That dude said what? Alright, let's go ahead and move it.
What?
But why is
You know what I'm
that?
saying?
This nigga here, bro. Who
Man.
made this guy? He said, what? Come on, dude.
Alright, let's move it. Alright, yeah,
Don't need some.
what's up? Okay. Yeah.
Bro, I had that Five Guys earlier. That shit was smack.
Hey, this nigga go. I just told him nigga I'm fast. Nigga, you can talk about outside, guys.
So you still not eating meat, man?
I ain't gonna lie, I ate some meat yesterday,
Man,
but
you a part of
that shit made me feel bad. Nigga, I felt all down and I came home and straight to sleep and shit.
Did Jasmine do it with you?
Nah, I was telling her about that shit and I was like, maybe you should do this shit with me. And she's like, nigga, if that's what you really want to do, nigga, you need to do this shit.
Corinne will not do that, dog. I'll be like, please.
Damn, y'all slighting all of them on National Geographic, nigga.
What did this dude say?
Drink more water. Can't be. I think we don't.
Hey, man. Let's go ahead and get in the goddamn meat, y'all.
Bruh, it is nothing like having that Monday off, dog. Why you just pick your nose, nigga?
Dude, man. You can emphasize that, dog. That Mondays off is bro, for like the longest weekend I done had ever, bro. And it's only Sunday.
I'm saying, this weekend felt long for real, bro. Hey, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. That dude Miles is fasting from eating. I'm fasting from playing that Modern Warfare until Modern Warfare 2 comes.
Oh, yeah, I know you are. That's why I ain't eat, that's why I be texting Jay and Miles individually. Miles don't even respond though, so he lame, nigga.
Man, I'm finna start playing that shit too. That 2K come out next week.
Yeah, nigga, you
You
gotta
know
play
I'm about that
fucking.
Hey, I
You
might.
getting that Dreamer?
Huh?
You getting the Dreamer cover one?
The Dreamer
J.
cover?
Cole.
Yo, the Dreamers edition.
They got J. Cole on that
Yeah.
one?
Yeah, you seen that?
I ain't
That
seen
shit hard.
Man, that shit fake,
Hold
boy.
on,
Pull that
hold
up.
on.
No, it is not.
Yeah.
That's
It is
real,
not.
but he in the game. He in the game.
It's not
Stop
fake.
playing.
I'm
I
I wish I could send it to you, bro.
They ain't got that shit digitally, though. They can't have it digitally.
I think they do.
I be buying my games digitally. I don't be buying the... but I might buy the Dreamer edition just to hold that motherfucker and use it as a collectible. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
legendary, bro. Like when Jay-Z did the dang soundtrack, dog.
Yeah, with the LeBron James, one, right?
I don't know if it was LeBron. Was it LeBron? Nah, that
That
was like
shit
20.
ain't real.
Hold on.
man.
Yes, it is. Hold on.
I'm about to
It
click
is
the
real.
video. I'm about to click the video right now.
That shit was on that
Okay.
nigga J. Cole's page,
I'm
nigga.
about to click the video right now.
J. Cole is going to be on the cover of the Dreamer edition of NBA
See that?
2K23. And here is the trailer for My Career.
Look how clean that shit is. Huh?
So J. Cole gonna be the my player.
Now, ever since
No.
I was drafted, there's been talks about if I belong here.
Oh,
or not.
my player.
He's a terrible pick.
Hey, what I'm really trying to get though is that 2K23
If you want it.
PGA Tour though, that golf.
This
That shit
is
is
hard.
hard.
No, look like about the
That shit is hard, bro. Look at that jump.
Edition of NBA 2K.
That shit is hard, dog. That look like KOD.
Man, I
a
don't
little
believe
bit.
that shit. I don't believe that shit.
Bruh, it's real, bruh.
That shit can't be real.
It's on that nigga's page, bro. It's on his like IG. Bro.
So where the fuck you buy that shit at?
Right here. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, baby.
Type in Dreamer Edition. Oh, you did. Never mind.
You see what I'm saying? That shit ain't real,
Man,
man.
that shit
Then they got
real.
they got too many covers, man. Sit down. That's the one I'm getting though.
The
The
Jordan?
one Jordan.
For
Yeah,
150, nigga.
Mm-hmm.
Man,
Too many.
you're
Bruh,
tripping.
what are you doing, bruh? Hey, that's your
Man,
money.
got
We in
to,
on that
bruh.
shit, bro. Hey,
Bro, I didn't play 2K last year,
bro, get
just to get this one.
yo.
man.
You got another contract? Please, Miles, can I come work for you, bro?
What you mean, man? Nigga, I'm trying. You recording, bro?
On YouTube, yeah. So you might not want it, especially on
Yeah, I
YouTube.
ain't saying that. Nigga. Talk about this shit offline. Nigga.
Where's the Dreamer Edition at, though?
It's not. It doesn't exist.
Yeah.
I told you.
Yes,
That
it
shit
does.
fake, bro.
Yes, it
No.
does. We're not even going to debate this. It's not even up for
Shit don't
debate.
matter.
It's not-
Grace the Dreamer Edition.
I'm gonna make some more coffee while we.
In the trailer, it appears that Jacob being unknown. It is unknown what is included in the Dreamer Edition. The edition will only be a GameStop exclusive and will only be available for next gen. It is scheduled to release in the fall. So I guess it's not
Go
gonna
to
release.
go to GameStop.com. Type it in.
Bro, I can't even see.
That is the confirmation right there.
Man, that is not the confirmation, bro. Somebody could have made that shit
Here
up.
we go. Yeah.
I know my mic on trip.
Yeah, it did. It did. Bro, where?
Hey, but that shit ain't as far as that little baby cover though.
Little baby card.
It's on fucking 2K's fucking IG, nigga.
Yeah, I know Twitter too. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with your mic, Jay, but yeah, there's no release date, so it's not coming out yet. But that shit is hard, bro. The blue,
You gotta
with
mute
the gold.
the stream, JJ.
I love that.
Hmm.
Alright. Bet to the
Dreamer
bet to the
edition.
bet to the music, bet to the music, bet to the music. Why you hating, man? Why you?
I fought with J. Cole, man. That shit gonna be hard if it's real, but it's like.
So,
Why would
so
it
let
not
me
be
ask
real?
you this: what if you buy 2K, and then they come out with the Dreamer Edition? You gonna buy two? What you gonna do?
Like I said, I'm gonna buy the Dreamer Edition and just have that motherfucker as collectible. I wouldn't even open it. But that's what I'm saying. Like that don't even make sense to do. Cause a lot of people gonna buy
the game,
niggas who
yeah.
play my player and shit. They gonna buy the, you know what I'm saying, the official Jordan shit, and then they gonna drop that shit. People gonna be like, nigga, I just bought this shit for 150. Nigga, I'm not finna spend another 50. You niggas is tripping.
I don't know what.
No.
What this about. I don't know. They might be trying to get them holiday sales. That's what it is. So
Yeah.
You know
J.
November.
Cole
dog.
dropping some shoes and shit.
When I'm gone.
He been dropped some joints.
No, I'm saying like if he drop another like some new, nigga,
Oh,
I
yeah.
got 2 pounds. Then I'm
Oh, yeah.
on camera and get on
Yeah.
my feet in
Yeah.
the camera. Nah, just playing.
okay, let's move on to mediocrity. Let's lock back in, my brothers. All right. So last thing you said, Miles, was you were talking about obesity, and how some people just. Okay. Yep. I know exactly where to pick up from. Okay. All right. So basically, I'm gonna ask you like, why do you think that people don't? You'll see. All right. Let's get into it. All right, and we're back. All right, and we're back with the Second Thought podcast. We're moving on to our next segment, which is mediocrity versus leniency. So,
Dun dun dun.
Yes. So,
Oh.
so during the last segment, the last thing that Miles touched on was just obesity and how, it's either your job to progress past whatever hereditary traits that come from your appearance or from your environment around you, or you choose to stay the same or regress and be comfortable where you're at. And, I think that's an important point to make because nowadays, and maybe it's because I'm getting older, maybe I'm getting that Zoomer mentality, but I'm just starting to feel like a lot of people are just kind of settling, I was listening to an audiobook called Atomic Habits, and, he speaks to the point of progressing yourself at least 1% every day, whether that's turning off the TV an hour early, whether that's reading a chapter of a book, or doing whatever shit your mind tells you not to do, but you need to be doing. And I thought it was such an interesting point because I know a lot of people don't apply that 1% to their life every day. So I'm saying all this to say, do y'all believe that mediocrity is starting to become more of a issue within our environment, within our society, or do you feel like people don't get the chance to be more lenient within our society?
What do you mean by the leniency part, though?
Yeah, so I think it's the opposite of mediocrity. And I'm sure some people are going to hear this and think it's such a harsh way of describing someone as being mediocre. But,
Man, fuck that shit. Sometimes that's what niggas need to hear, dog.
hey, man, it's two sides. There's multiple. And look, it ain't black or white. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what I'm saying. But, but to answer your question, just, someone could describe someone as being mediocre or not doing what they need to do if they just settle with being obese, where someone else might say be more lenient on that person and allow them to be happy with their weight, be happy with who they are. Do you think, everyone in the room, do you think we are being more mediocre, or do you think we are in need for more leniency?
Nah, I feel like in this day and age, shit, we done bred mediocrity, bro. Like,
Hey, time out.
here, like
Which
here,
mediocrity?
cause
Yeah,
you ain't forced to
hold
survive,
on.
really.
Let's go ahead and Miles asked a quick question. He said, "What is
What'd he say?
mediocrity?" So let's go ahead and define that for Miles and the people out there. So, mediocrity is the state of being mediocre, as Google describes it. So let's see what being mediocre means, shall we? Dun, 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 dun. That's the way to music. All right, mediocre, being of only moderate quality, not very good, just being average. Does that assist with the definition, Miles?
Yeah, appreciate you.
Of course, anytime, brother. Anytime, Black Panther. So, just as you were saying about mediocrity versus providing more leniency.
Bruh, I feel like it's so, like, I just had this thought, bruh. Like, I feel like it's so crazy because I feel like here especially, and when I say here, I mean, like, the country we live in, mediocrity, I mean, it is acceptable, bruh. Like, but, see, what I find so crazy about the shit is you got, this is like the land of opportunity. So everybody flex what they do have. Like, everybody flexes what they do have. And, like, when you see that and you in a state of not having, like, that shit makes you so mad at where you at. But, like, bro, I feel like mediocrity is so acceptable, like, here in today's world, because nobody's really forced to really get it, bro. Like, I feel like everything is handed out to folks. Like, nigga, we had 3 fucking stimulus checks, bro. Like, and that shit could go on to some other shit about, like, you know, being your parents teaching you about finances and shit and all that other shit. But like, bro, I just feel like, man, I feel like, yeah, bro, that mediocrity shit, bro. Like, I don't feel like we do need to be more lenient, bro. I'm the type of person though, like, I get motivated when somebody really makes me feel some type of way about my situation. Like, sometimes, like, so it don't bother me. Unless you just really disrespecting me or degrading me or some shit, it don't bother me when somebody tell me like, go harder, like you gotta push your, like, blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody's not trying to like sugarcoat my situation and try to make me feel better about being where I'm at. Cause I'm all for bettering myself, nigga. I said a fucking what's the shit called, an alert or whatever every day, like at 8 o'clock, to tell me like the shit is titled "Becoming a Better Me," bro. And I just, I put a bunch of shit in there to like remind myself every day, like you said, bro, be 1% better than you were the day before. Like, so to me, like, what was I saying? Like, to me, bro, the whole leniency shit, bro, like, right now in this, where I'm at, bro, I ain't got time to be lenient with shit, bro. Like, I gotta be looking for different ways. The same way Miles is, attaining and acquiring knowledge, and as I'm sure we all are, like, just gotta be, for what I'm what I'm trying to learn when it comes to like stocks and becoming a more masculine man and alpha male type shit, or learning about women, like learning how to understand women better and shit, or gosh damn, learning how to start your own business and all that shit, like, or gosh dang, reading the Bible or whatever, bro. Like, every day, bro, you gotta draw closer to the shit that you trying to better yourself in, bro. Like, so I ain't got time to be lenient on myself, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you gotta be aware of other people's situations, and yeah, you gotta be conscious that everybody is going through something different. But to me, bro, like, I'ma still tell somebody, I ain't gonna be like, man, stop being punk ass little bitch, bro. Like, you blah blah blah. But I'ma still tell somebody what it is. Like, look, man, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can't be stuck here, like, type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
or what are you doing? Like, what do you think you could do to? I don't know, bro. Yeah, I just feel like mediocrity, bro. That shit is too acceptable in this
Day and age.
country. I would say, yeah. I can't speak on no other country, bro. But right here, like, yeah.
And Jay, what about you? Do you believe society is becoming more lenient on being average, or do you feel like, do you feel like we're hold on, let me redo that. All right, Jay, so now on you. Do you feel like we promote mediocrity, or do you feel like, bro, I forgot how I felt this. Guys, damn.
Mom, I think that.
Mama, how I said that? What did I say, bruh?
Spit that shit out, man.
Hey.
You know it's
You
hard.
said something about being leniency. Do you feel like the world is being more mediocre or leniency, some shit like that? I don't know. Play that motherfucker back, man.
Justice, when you listen to this, please cut it here. Alright. So, Jay, now let me ask you. Do you think that we promote mediocrity, or do you feel like we need to be more lenient on people within our society?
Next Sunday.
And if you want, we can come back to you. Okay, we'll come back to you. All right, Justice, you're gonna have to really cut here. So, Justice, please cut here. for mixing purposes. That's how I did that. So Miles, do you feel like? So Miles, let's move on to you. So Miles, on this,
Bro, how many times your ass gonna say so Miles? Nigga, goddamn. Nigga,
all
this
right,
nigga tripping,
all
bro.
right, Miles. So do you believe that the world promotes or society promotes mediocrity, being mediocre, being average today? Or do you feel like we need to be more lenient on people and who they are within this society?
First, I'm gonna say my daughter back there talking and singing and shit, so I can't tell her to
It's
be
all
quiet.
good, man. It's all good, bro.
But
It's not even that loud, I promise you.
do you think you saying? Do I think society should be more lenient towards what?
Basically, do you believe that we're promoting being average and we're more accepting of just being okay, of just being average, of just doing the bare minimum? Or do you think we need to be more lenient and accept those things? People doing the bare average, people being okay, people doing the bare minimum.
You should never be okay with doing bare minimum of anything. Because if you break that down with everything, it's like we talking about parenting, nigga. Would you be okay if your mama accepted the bare minimum of your development, nigga? Like, you know what I'm saying? You would be kind of angry for that, nigga. Like,
So do you
Mom,
do you see people? Do you see people who could achieve more not achieve more, and do you see people make excuses for that, or do you see people be more accepting of those excuses?
of course,
Yeah.
nigga. Like, with myself, nigga, shit. I know I have a higher self, nigga. I see my higher self. I have an example. Like, I can think of that nigga right now. You know what I'm saying? I've been that nigga before.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I reverted. Like, right now, I'm like in a balance.
Regression? Oh, balance.
Yeah, I'm not like regretting, or regression, like a downfall part.
Yeah.
But like the version of me is just like, I'm not stagnant, but I'm like in the middle between my higher self and lower self. Yeah, I had this conversation with Jam, and like
I feel like I'm in the
nigga,
same spot, just to agree, like, yeah.
like my lower self, nigga, I was fat, nigga. I was living with my with Jam and mama type shit. Like, I just didn't feel like it was too much that I could have been. You know what I'm saying? And like my higher self, nigga, I had fasted for like 7 days straight, nigga, and I had dropped like so much weight. But I was like exercising every day, nigga, like, and I was going so hard, nigga, and I did that shit because it was something that I was trying to achieve, and like a nigga stood in front of me and basically told me, nigga, you don't deserve that shit, nigga. So it was like I went into this mode of like, nigga, I'm gonna prove this nigga, like, nigga, you don't decide what the fuck I deserve, nigga, I do, nigga, like, and like, nigga, I'm telling you, like, to this day, nigga, I know, nigga, I was like, UI Goku, nigga, like, nigga, I'm telling you, like, and like I had this conversation with Jamie like a couple nights ago. I was just like, bro, it's almost like fucked me up in the head to where it's like, bro, I know how to get there, but it's so hard to get back, nigga.
Yes, I don't think it's like, bruh, it's cause sometimes, nigga, even if I look at or listen to that damn like Fire Under the Sun, it's certain little triggers, nigga. But like if I listen to that Fire Under the Sun, like, nigga, when I see my hair raise up, I get them goosebumps, bro. Like, that shit puts such an image in your head, like, yeah. Like, the hardest part about the shit is keeping it, bro. And gosh dang, bringing back that mentality every single day. That's the hardest part about the shit. Like, being able to, cause when you get that inspiration of that trigger set you off, and you be like boom, 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 you go crazy, like, man, you get that spark where you just get so much shit done, but then the next day, bro, like, you really be in your head like, man, I can't do this shit. I don't want to do this shit. Like, bro, I'm trying to make it a thing where every night before I go to bed, if I didn't go to the gym that day, shit, I got the weights here at my crib, bro. Like, I made sure, like, I do curls, push-ups, sit-ups, gosh dang, tricep, whatever.
Mhm.
Gosh dang, try to do some squats, but I be capping on the squats. I ain't even gonna lie.
Yeah,
But gosh
man, that's the most
dang,
important thing, man. Work out your whole body, man.
I be capping on the squats, but gosh dang, no, bro. The hardest part is just keeping the shit, bro. So,
Yeah.
like, I'm just trying to surround myself. I don't know, bro. It's tough, bro. It's just tough, man. Like,
Yeah, and you know when people say mediocrity, this is kind of a point I wanted to make after everyone answered. Like, you know, mediocrity is kind of looking at a comparison, right? Because you're judging what is the best and what is the least and what is average, right? And you know, for some people out there, they may not want to sit down and compare themselves to others, but I think a great point that we made specifically in this episode is taking a look at yourself and judging where could you be, where have you been, and where are you. You know what I mean? I know for myself, it's freaking fluctuates every day, dog. Like, you know, y'all came, I was sick as a bird in bed, dog. Guys, damn, I look at my phone, Miles and Justice say 9-track project. I'm like, I close my eyes, I'm like, fuck, I'm tired. I go to sleep, I wake up, I see capability, I see paywall. Look, I butchered the name of the song. Y'all gonna hear it though. But like, and then I hear Miles in the beginning, and then I hear Justice on the hook, and I'm like, all right, I see where my verse needs to go. And while I'm laying in bed sick, like I'm writing my verse, I'm like, bruh, like I'm not gonna let this put me down or sit me down, you know what I mean? But at the same time, like there are times when I sit down and I just want to play the PlayStation and just chill. So it's like finding that balance and allowing yourself to be who you are, but also be the person you're meant to be is so tricky, man. You know? Cause you wanna chill. Like you wanna hang out with your friends. You wanna eat fast food all day. You wanna eat Five Guys every day. But who you're meant to be may not be that same person. You know what I'm saying? And that's really the tough part. That's the part that I be dealing with.
I just sometimes, bro, like where it's conflicting to me is how, like, you know what I'm saying?
That dude said nothing and said, you know what I'm saying?
Who am I to hey facts. It's like, but who am I to like that shit be fucking with me, man. Like we got phones and video games and TVs and shit, and it's like, bro, who am I to really to be able to have the luxury to even afford all these things, bro? Like, I feel like I'm doing myself such a disservice by indulging in all these frivolous things and not pushing myself to my greatest potential, bro.
So,
and when you came up off of like Dragon Ball Z and shit, bro, like that shit, you be like, bro, I got to know where I could like yesterday when I was doing my damn little workout before I went to bed, I really had that image in my mind, like, bro, I have. Like, when them push-ups started hurting this shit, I'm like, I gotta keep going, bro. Like, I just gotta keep going, bro. Like,
so let me ask y'all, what was the trigger that led you to be, if you're not your higher self right now, what was the trigger that led you to be your highest self in the past?
what was it for you?
Change of environment, to be completely honest with you. When I went to college, and this is a thing I'll say about college, like, people can say it's a whole lot of money. People can say, like, it ain't worth it. But the perspective you gain from being, I came from a household where I was either inside with my fam or outside like once a week, living in Conyers, because there really ain't that much to do out here, but it's cool. But going to Valdosta, having a place where it's just me, where I can sit down and work on music, where I can sit down and become whoever I want to be, that perspective I wish for everybody. And that change of environment was the trigger for me. Like, that's why when I get my own place, I already know what it's going to be. Because you have no distractions. You have nobody influencing you to be different than what you want to be in that moment. For better or for worse. So, but
I gotta say,
yeah.
my bad, but for me,
Go find out that killer, dog.
This dude Miles got a blowtorch in the damn camera.
my bad. But for me, bro, it was that nigga nigga looking me in my face telling me, bro, like, you don't deserve this shit, bro. Like, for another man to tell me I don't deserve something and I know I work hard for it, you know what I'm saying? Then I had to lock in, and one of my mentors at the time, that nigga was like, nigga, you can get there. You could be there. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. And that shit just like snap, nigga. I just got down. Man, cause in reality, nigga, the only person that's holding you back, bro, is you, nigga. And that's with anything you do in life, nigga.
How that shit be hitting you mentally though, bro? Like when you feel yourself with that having that struggle, and you be like, bro, I just want to sit down and like, I don't want to do this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to work on this project. I don't want to do this podcast. Like
I was telling Jad, man, you go into a state of bliss, bro, to where it's like nothing matters, nigga. Like when I sent 9-track project, let's do it. Boom, send that shit in the group chat, nigga. Within less than 24 hours, nigga, you sent back bro, this ain't nothing, man. It's a little pilot stick, man. God damn, this nigga trying to see.
now I'm looking at Kevin eating that motherfucking banana, nigga. You see him? You see him? You see him? They be hating, dog. They be hating on greatness, but then they do what you do.
And still be doing the same thing. Yeah. But yeah, the pilot stick. I mean, goddamn. Yeah, within less than 24 hours, nigga, you sent back the hook. Then, like, nigga, I was in a state where it was like, nigga, I'm trying to go crazy, nigga, and I just going dumb on the goddamn track, like. And then, but the whole time, nigga, ain't no cap. Nigga, I'm like, I got kidding Kevin on this bit, bro. Like, fuck this shit, like, cause the last few tracks, but that nigga be killing, like, that nigga give you a whole goddamn album, nigga, 3-4 of those. You be like, man, who this nigga think he is, bro? Like, so the whole time, like, while I'm just going in, I'm like, especially that one, I don't know the name of that shit. That one song you dropped where you talking about like being enslaved and like niggas was on the ship and shit. Like, nigga, that shit inspired me so hard, nigga. I'm like, bro, this nigga going dumb. Like, so I'm trying to draw from energy from that shit. Like, I gotta go kill it, nigga. Like, I got it. But it's like motivation. Like I told Jamie, it's just a state of competition, nigga. Like with me, nigga, I feel like I can't progress unless I got a team built around me who all striving for shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, it's really true.
Right. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Cause look how we was in that little dry season for a little second, and like nobody was. All we was really doing is this podcast, to be honest. But I don't know what it was. As soon as you said, bro, let's do this track or this, let's do this tape, and you sent that damn beat. Bro, it was just like in my mind, like, bro, I literally, all I'm saying is, can you stop trying to sell me lies? I don't want to buy, what I was saying? No, can you stop trying to sell me shit? I don't want to buy your capital lies. Like, but I said that with no, like, intention really behind it. Like, I said that shit really because I was looking at a nigga review Madden 23 and how they keep talking about it's like damn near the same game as Madden 22. Like, but them niggas like, He was like, bruh, the first thing, even before you start the game, this shit's telling you, oh, buy these packs, buy the fucking Ultimate Team or whatever the hell. I don't know. I ain't played Madden in so fucking long. But gosh damn. So I was just like, bruh, like, these niggas really sold you a $60 game
The same
that's
game.
virtually the same shit as
game.
last year. And then they want you to spend even more money just to buy, like,
The same
a
things you
fucking
had
a
last year.
Jordan jersey.
Cosmetic shit.
Yeah, and so I'm like, in my
Cosmetic
mind,
shit.
I'm like, bro, like that shit, that's what inspired the song. But bro, when you break it down, like that shit go so much more deeper. Like, cause I end off with that shit, like, can you stop trying to sell me? Like, can you stop trying to sell me? Type
Sell
shit. You know
me.
what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I'm like, nigga, that shit crazy.
So
Bro.
I peep game on that shit too, bro.
look, when it comes to mediocrity, y'all, like, first off, definitely figure out who you want to be, who you are, and who you should be. Cause shit, if you want to be, you know, a plump dude or a lady, and you want to eat what you want to eat, more power to you. You know what I'm saying? If you living in your best life, more power to you. But if you're not, ask yourself if you're being mediocre or not. Ask yourself if you deserve more leniency in your life. Are you making more leniency in your life? Are you giving yourself space to breathe, to not overwork yourself, to not over dedicate to things, be over responsible for too many things at once? Take a moment to breathe.
But I mean, damn, shawty, can we hear the nigga Jay? Goddamn, viewpoint though, like.
Why do I do this? I always slight someone every episode, dog.
My nigga Jay, like, bro, can I
JJ,
talk?
please
Man?
don't hate me.
Dang, shawty.
No.
Please edit.
That's your own fault though, Jay. You cut the camera off, nigga.
Man,
Uh-huh.
yeah, because I had some personal
No
stuff I had to
leniency,
take care. I had to take care of some business over here. But now what I was gonna add to the mediocre point, I don't know if y'all touched on this, but I was just gonna kind of, as far as music goes, right? I just feel like a lot of the artists today, not necessarily the bigger ones like the Drakes or the Futures, but a lot of artists, their music be fire, but when you go to see them in the show, it's just like, bro, we watching a dude rap the song on stage and swinging side to side, bro. Probably ain't really looking at the crowd, looking on the ground, looking in the mic. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like it takes away from that song. And so with going back to the point, we came from watching Michael Jackson, bro. Then after Mike Jack, it was Usher. You Joker could sing, dance, and perform. Then after Usher came Chris Brown, bro, doing it at the highest level. Who's after that?
Nah, I
You
thought
tripping,
Miles.
bro. You skipped
Yeah,
Kelly, bro.
look, I knew it.
tripping.
That's why I
No,
looked at it.
bro, y'all missing it. Y'all miss who's
I know you
singing
talking
and
about
dancing.
performing. Yeah, you talking about performing, but still you skip Kelly, bro. You can't skip Kelly. I'm sorry.
He ain't. Is he dancing?
He do a little. Yeah, he
Man.
do though.
Yeah.
Dancing like a Mike Jack, Usher, or Chris Brown.
Probably not like Michael Jackson though.
So
I get where
not
you
like-
coming from. I get where you coming from. Performing like
performing, yeah. Cause like, bro, we go to a show, bro. We ain't, like I said, if you go to see somebody perform, this one of your favorite artists, bro. You're not trying to go there and they just be on the mic. Can you start trying to tell me shit? Not saying you just, cause I know you perform, but I'm just saying like, can you start trying to tell me shit? Can you start trying? Cause I'm like, damn, bro, like what did I pay for? You know what I'm saying? Like that's what folks are pissed off about the Summer Walker concert, because she wouldn't perform some of the songs that they wanted her to perform. And if I'm a fan of your music, bro, and I'm coming to see you live in concert, I done work however long to be able to afford these tickets and go to your show, bro. I'm trying to leave there with a story to tell, hit the group chat, but y'all need to go see such and such in concert, bro. That joint was fire, bro. That joint was lit. You know what I'm saying? Not like, oh, how was the concert, man? Like, I mean, the nigga rapped the song, but I mean, they stayed in one spot the whole time, bro. When the folks sat down in a chair the whole time, bro. Like, you wouldn't even want to see that at a comedy show. Not to cut you off.
Pleasantly surprised with that Wiz Khalifa, dog. That dude, I liked his performance.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
He put on a real show though.
It was cool.
So
It was alright.
yeah.
One thing I will
But-
tell you is your money is never spent wrong. when you go to a Kendrick concert, dog. But this is the thing though, cause I feel like depending on the artist, the music becomes bigger than the artist. Like during that Kendrick performance, and this is a side conversation that we can go ahead and split up, if we use this segment. But like during that Kendrick performance, like to be honest, I was more in sync with the crowd than I was looking at this dude Kendrick and seeing how he's performing. Because it's like we already know the songs. I ain't gotta watch you perform it. I mean, it was fire to see the dancers and like he had black people in business suits and they were dancing. That shit was hard. You know what I mean? So it was cool to look up at the stage and see that every now and then. But 9 times out of 10, when the music becomes bigger than the artist, it's like, bruh, like that energy goes from the artist to the crowd. And it's like you're interacting with people you don't even know on the same wavelength due to this song. You know what I'm saying? So I think some artists can get away, maybe J. Cole and maybe Drake and Future and whoever else, they can get away with not being such a sight to see like Michael Jackson or Chris Brown because their music is so heavy.
But that's, and I agree. But that I feel like that's what I was saying is they, as far as those three that I mentioned, they were able to do it all. I'm talking about maybe the writing, I don't know if they did the producing, but this is mainly the singing, dance, and perform aspects. You know what I'm saying? How many artists outside of the big names like the Drakes and the Futures and the Kendricks and Coles, outside of that, and I know they're the biggest, but outside of that, how many artists are we seeing come up that have that passion for the music, that are willing to perform and put on a show for artists? Cause yeah, I fuck with Kodak and he'll do a little jig, you know what I'm saying? But I don't think it's even to another point, bro. How many artists are willing to just dance? Period.
But
Outside of doing the drill
but
joints.
let me ask you, how many performances have you been to that's not a big name artist? Because we can't go ahead and shun these artists. You know what I'm saying? How many performances have you been to where you can back up this the point that you're trying to make? You know what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying. I haven't been to a bunch of concerts like that.
But
But
the only reason why I asked you that is because I can tell you from the indie level, niggas are jumping around and gosh damn, like that dude Bucks Baby, that dude was jumping around and performing that damn song. That dude just can tell you, like that dude had the whole audience going like, hey, whoa, okay, let's go.
And that dude at the end and that other little shawty, I can't even remember what the name was, but I mean they had the shit going, but then there was, you know what I'm saying, like there's some people there who didn't really have, like when they had a little what's it called, cipher at the end, like one dude was just like blah, 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 blah. Like yeah, you get to a point where the music kind of like is bigger than you or whatever type shit, but you got to get to that point.
That's true.
And I feel like yeah, I don't know. I mean, speaking on mediocrity in relation to that particular aspect, I mean, yeah, there's gonna be a point where you got to be confident in your shit for people to be confident in your shit. Like,
Hey, real
yeah,
quick,
so you gotta take the shit serious.
real quick in the chat, we had someone named Jasmine Nicole who stated women always give good performances. I think that how do y'all feel about that? Do y'all feel like women musicians give good performances? As y'all
I ain't
seen,
never seen no woman. Actually, you know what? I'll take that back. But I ain't seen no female rapper. Well, no,
Miles,
I mean,
do you
except
have,
for on the indie
sorry,
level.
Justice Miles, do you have anything to say to that point?
I ain't never been to no like woman. I ain't bro. Jamming took me to my first concert and it was J. Cole. So as far as like performing, period, nigga, I feel like that's part of your management team, nigga. Like, do they want to invest in you to become that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody don't have to, you know what I'm saying, perform. Like J. Cole don't really perform. That nigga, that shit was hard, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it wasn't really no him. He wasn't even, you know what I'm saying. He'll rock around and shit, nigga. But you know what I'm saying? The performance is based on your team. Like y'all put that shit together. Like you know, I don't know, bro. Like
it
that
depends
bitch-
on the music too. Like, all right, so let me ask y'all for a song like Paywalls. How do y'all feel like it should be performed?
I feel like that's gonna have to be either that's gonna be some shit that people know, you know what I'm saying? Like, or you'd have to come out with some energy first, and then be like, if you had like a 3-song set, I'd come out like a song equivalent to like 100%, where that shit's like, I gotta give it 100%. You know what I'm saying? Like the energy's already up. Then I can come back with some, you know what I'm saying? Can you stop trying to sell me shit? But that, even that shit still jiggy
But
too.
be-
But
to
you
be
know, you
honest,
wouldn't be
nigga, I
going
wouldn't even
crazy.
perform that shit though.
Daddy, help!
Hold on, mama. Hold on, mama.
And then after this, we can do the outro.
But I wouldn't even perform it though. I feel like some songs you just don't perform. That's just something people just vibe to. Like it's a
Yeah.
vibing ass song. Like it's a hitter, but it ain't a hitter. Like a hitter is like that count it up, count it up, count it up, count it up,
I
count
feel
it.
like you
Like
can still
nigga,
perform shit like that, cause that nigga Kendrick was still performing like Fear. Was it Fear? I
you
mean,
can,
know,
but
just
you gotta
songs
have like
that.
a Kendrick and Cole be performing those type of songs in like unique ways type shit. Like even with
Yeah.
Ye, nigga, you can't count out Ye because that nigga is the god of goddamn
course.
unique
I mean-
performances and shit.
I
You
mean,
know what I'm
come
saying?
on.
Like,
Come on.
but just imagine Jay-Z. Like Jay-Z ain't. I ain't never been to no Jay concert, but I can't really see him performing like when he doing that type of shit. Nigga, majority of the time, if I ever seen Jay performing like on TV, BET Awards and shit like that, that nigga was just, you know what I'm saying? Like, and like you said, the song was just carrying the phone.
songs
Everybody
like
in that
that-
bitch just like.
Yeah, but songs like that
Hey.
present you with a better opportunity to really put on a performance. Like, can you stop trying to sell me shit? But you came out like, bro, if you had like a fire ass setup, like Kendrick at his concert had these screens and shit. If you had some shit where it's like, I don't know.
But
I
that
ain't
come
put
from
it, I
your
ain't put it
team. That's what I
together.
mean. Like,
Yeah, I mean,
your
yeah,
marketing
yeah.
team and the niggas who help you create. Like, people be like, with Jay, I guess it was coming from. Like, that shit is not a by yourself thing. Like, some artists is doing it by themselves, and that's all you get is them, nigga. Like, but you got some niggas who got a well put together team, and they designing that shit. Like, they might have a performance director type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, or I think you should do this, or look, we gonna put together this shit, and you gonna have this on set, or you gonna have props and shit, or we gonna get a background group of dancers to dress up in business suits, and they gonna be with you like on some shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, same way.
There's
With,
some-
like, I could agree with Jasmine saying like, cause if you think about Beyonce performances, all them hoes be fire.
Bro, Beyonce
You know what I'm
is
saying?
a
Like,
one-on-one though, man. They ain't
you know
no
what I'm saying?
other
You know what I'm
Beyonce.
saying? Like,
Ain't no-
It's some different shit though. That I want to, gosh dang, I want to talk about Jay and really touch on mediocrity, bro. Cause I feel like we kind of got away from it a little bit.
Yeah, I
like,
kind of stopped it back there.
what?
So we can touch back on mediocrity. We have 35 minutes, and I don't want to put.
Hey, it's all good, bro.
I don't.
Y'all said y'all points.
So I don't want to put parenting and mediocrity there, because that would already be like, if we add parenting, mediocrity, the intro, the outro, and then highlights, lowlights, that's already like an hour 40. And I kind of want to, like, the way we've been keeping it concise, around 48, 50 minutes. What do y'all think, though?
I mean, shit. Sometimes it just be like this. It just be
I
like
have no
that.
idea what that means, but it's provocative. So
I want to hear Jay's point on the shit, bro. I want to
Yeah,
hear
we got it.
yo guys' same point on mediocrity, bro. I want to hear how it affects you mentally, bro. When you think about it, all right, do you feel like you accept mediocrity in your life from time to time, bro? Like, I feel like we really didn't even go into it like that, like into our own personal lives, like, bro, like. So I guess I just want to ask you, like, do that shit really? Cause, bro, I say for me, bro, if I look back on the day, on the previous day, and like I feel like I didn't do anything productive other than like my job, I guess, like, bro, like to me, I feel like I really let myself down, bro. And then I feel like I really let people around me down. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, bro. Like, I just feel like, bro, I'm supposed to be so much more, bro. Like, I cannot settle for less. Sometimes I mean I really just be holding myself back, bro. Like, I feel like there's one other catalyst in my life, something that's gonna happen that's really gonna make me be like, fuck it. And I'm gonna really stop like really giving a fuck about what, like, anything. I'ma just go for it, like anything, bro. Like right now I still feel like I be holding myself back, bro. So I'm like asking you, like, I don't know, bro, like, not even to air you out like that, bro, but didn't you say that you was gonna guys name dip out from where you at right now, dog? As far as your job, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You know what I mean? That's how I felt. Just, I mean, truth be told, yeah, hey man, like, you get to a point in your life where you figuring things out. You know what I mean? And just everything ain't everything ain't as smooth as said. You know what I mean? I know it's easier said than done.
Yeah.
A lot of things. You know what I mean? And you know, it really is like that. Like I don't. It's not. I don't feel like it's really settling for a mediocre life. You know what I'm saying? I think there's sometimes situations that you may be in. It's not so easy to just jump out there, jump. Like it'd be so easy to tell y'all, yeah, I'm finna leave this spot. You know what I mean? Jump out of there. But okay, so what's your next move? And even if I got a game plan, I still got folks that I'm trying to build at the same time. Like I'm still trying to build on that at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Like it's because I don't want it to be a situation where I get out of, you get, what's holding you back,
Yeah.
and you let go of that, right? But you still got this to take care of. You still got this to take care of. You know what I'm saying? You still got these folks relying on you and depending on you. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And if you just giving a
But is
fucking
that worth?
mentality,
But is that worth sacrificing a better life for you though? Cause in my mind, bro, I really like how I was saying. I feel like it's gonna take another catalyst for me to really be like, fuck it. I really feel like it's gonna take me either moving out to Hawaii with that nigga Miles, or saying just fuck it and really like going hard on these stocks and this podcast and this music and shit. Cause, bro, like I just be sitting there thinking like. Bro, like, cause I done made, you know what I'm saying? I done made bread in the stock market, bro. Like, a few thousand. And I'd be like, bro, where could I be if I really did this shit? If I really just quit my job and really study this shit? Like, what is holding me back? That fear of the fact that I'm gonna have to take a hit? But, bro, it's like, bro, I'll be down for what, 6 months? But if I really put my mind to it, the payoff would be so worth it. I'd be so much more happier yeah, it's gonna be shitty for 6 months. Maybe it might even be shitty for a year, nigga. But I feel like you'll be so surprised with what you're really capable of doing when you get put in that situation where I have to do it. And like I feel like right now, for me personally, I'm just speaking like I really just be thinking like, bro, I don't care what I don't care what happens, bro. I don't care if it comes to the point where I gotta live out my car, bro. Like I just know like I got to do that shit, bro. I got to put myself in that position where it's like, cause bro, to be honest with you, like you said, yeah, we can say it, and I be saying this shit all the time. Then nigga, when you get home though, bro, like you only got so much energy, nigga. We are, as much as we like to think that nigga we're Goku or some shit, nigga, you do not have a limitless supply of energy, like, and I
You
just
gotta
be
tap into it.
nah, bro, like, and then, you know you can,
Infinite
I
amount of energy
mean,
come from what you
look,
put into your body, nigga. You eating dead products, so nigga, you gonna feel dead when you get home.
it's
When you
either
put
like,
when you put life into your body, nigga, that all this shit is a process, nigga, and it take you to lock in. Just like you could be wherever the fuck you want to be, bro. But once you it start with what you put into your body, nigga. That's why you see me right here with this gallon jug, nigga, drinking that motherfucker. Cause juice don't do nothing for you. Goddamn sodas and all that other beer don't do nothing. Alcohol don't do nothing but kill your brain cells. So when you lock in all that knowledge and realize, nigga, all this shit is targeting to go against you, and once you figure out the route to get away from all that shit, nigga, everything is infinite. Nigga, only person is stopping you is you. But then in life, nigga, is everything, all these shits that's put in front of you to deter you from getting to you. All this shit is put here to knock you from yourself, nigga. You have a higher self, nigga. You know where you want to be. Go get that shit. The only person to stop you from getting that shit is you.
Indeed. Man, like I said,
My bad, go ahead.
nah, you good, bro. I'll
I
say
need to tell that nigga just pull up, man. All y'all nigga pull up. Nigga, I'm contracted, nigga. I got to 2026 in this bitch, man. Trust me, bro. When I'm cut ties from that, nigga, y'all really gonna see another side of me, bro. But until then, nigga, I have to conform to this shit, nigga, is because, nigga, I signed a contract. So I can't even act a certain way. You know what I'm saying? I can't really speak on what I want to speak on. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I'm contracted, nigga. I gotta abide by that contract, nigga. Or I could be subject to such and such shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's quicker ways out this shit, but at the same time, my morals and values, nigga, I stand on what I did, nigga. I'm a man, nigga. I'm gonna finish what I started, nigga. But when I finish, nigga, oh, it's a great beginning of something else, nigga. That's why I said let's lock in, nigga, with this. That's why I put the 9-track. Let's do this shit, nigga. Let's do this shit. We all capable of putting music out, nigga, from, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's like, nigga, I know what you talking about, nigga. So why not put you in an uncomfortable situation and, nigga, fly out here, nigga, live with me for a minute. For a year, nigga. Let's lock in a whole year, nigga. Lock in. Just imagine what you could do, nigga, if you really tap into where that's all you do. Every day you wake up, that's what you doing. And it's like, if y'all will come out here, nigga, we capable of doing that shit because, for one, I got a job that way no matter what I do, nigga, I'm still getting paid. I cannot go to work and I'm still getting paid. So it's like, nigga, I got that to 26. Till I'm really like, you know what I'm saying, obligated to go to work like a 9 to 5. Y'all niggas work 9 to 5s. Y'all niggas could really goddamn move in with me, nigga. Do a little petty 9 to 5 and just nigga rent shit they paid, nigga. That's what I'm saying, like, nigga, I'm telling y'all, bro. Shit I be saying, bro, I don't be saying for no reason, bro. I be saying that shit because I be having visions, nigga. I be seeing shit, and it's like I be trying to take locking in with better opportunities and shit and what I got right now, nigga. And I'm telling y'all, bro.
y'all nigga got golf courses out there in Hawaii, y'all.
Man, what? It's a golf course on base, nigga.
Huh?
Hmm?
That's all I needed to hear, son.
The golf course on.
Hey, you in mute. You in mute. You in mute. I don't know why your shit muted.
Oh, I was
Yeah,
saying, yeah,
there you
it's a
go.
golf course on.
So let's wrap
Bay.
back into that was a well placed point, Miles. But let's wrap back into mediocrity and leniency. Jay, you were about to say something regarding mediocrity.
No, I don't think it's a matter of trying or letting. I don't think it's a level of trying to be mediocre. You know what I'm saying? In my experiences, not everybody lives the same life, bro. Like some shit really has folks like hemmed up. You know what I'm saying? And it's not be lenient on me or be easy on me. You know what I mean? Like sometimes folks just deal with stuff different, dog. Like, and I think it's getting a time that the way of doing things or the things that things been done that's getting tiresome. You know what I'm saying? Like you're tired of the same thing. We're tired
Right.
of this middle class lifestyle. You're tired of
Let me hit
uh
you with this though. Like, are you doing that shit? Okay, cause a part of me feels like, yeah, I'm here to be in service of other people. But the only way I can show up to be the best servant that I could be to others around me is if I am happy with like we've touched on this already, but like, bro, like what I'm saying is, bro, are you doing what you're doing because you feel obligated or responsible to, guys dang, take care of whatever you're taking care of because it's gonna make other people around you sad, or it's gonna satisfy other people, it's gonna make other people around you happy, but at the end of the day, like, you feel drained, like, and do you feel like that's how your life is meant to be? Like, you're supposed to be that type of person where, like, you know what I'm saying, or are you gonna make a decision where it's like, fuck it, like, I don't care about like, I don't care about this shit because I need to take care of me, bro. Like, I'm so serious, bro. I'm finna gosh dang move down there with that nigga Miles, bro. I'm so serious, bro.
So
Cause I'm like, bro, in my
let's
mind, bro, like,
so let's not stray from the point that Jay was making. Like, I feel what you're saying, just, but let's just go back to the point that Jay was making, because Jay, you were saying that people are starting to get tired of the place that they're in, the middle class, the things that they had to do. Do you mind continuing with that point and then answering Justice's question as well? If you, I mean,
no, I'm just I'm gonna try to cut it short because I know I don't want to drag on any
no,
longer.
no,
I'm
go
just
ahead.
saying, like, bro, like I think sometimes from the outside or trying attempting to look in, I think it's you you try to figure out why people are living the way they do or why do they put up with things they do. But if they don't speak to you about it and they don't talk to you about it, I think it's just it's them trying to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Like I really believe that nobody wants a mediocre life, bro. Nobody wants less
Definitely.
than. You get what I'm
That's
saying?
true.
But you have to get to a point, step by step, bro, to get to the point where you can get out of that thing, where you can grow, where you can, you know, expand with your knowledge, where you can help the people around you. And sometimes it's not as easy as others have it. And I'm not saying it's easy or anybody has it easy. All I'm saying is that sometimes, bro, like for me personally, I'm willing to take the next few years or so to get to where I want to be because I know that's just what it's going to take. But that's me personally in my
Yeah.
life. I don't want to hinder anyone around me from being great because of what they know they see for me, or they project in a future time, or whatever it may be. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like I'm full support, bro. I'm full support. You know what I'm saying? But not everyone can be at the spot that you're in right now. If you're in a great place, dog, you growing, you getting the information, bro. You got this going on right here, but you got this set up. Hey, that's fantastic. Not everybody has that time, or that not and then not everybody has all the tools they need to get to that point at that set time, dog. It may take a little more time for them. You know what I'm saying? And it's not that folks is cool with that, but that's just what it is, bro. Like,
But okay, my thing is, bro. Look, I'm asking like, and this goes for everybody in here. Is everybody capable of making the decision to gosh dang?
I think
Is
that what Jay just said, bro. Like everybody is capable of making that decision. It's just they not gonna be. It's not the decision not gonna be made at the same time you made the decision.
Nah, and I don't. I mean, if anybody's thinking that I'm expecting somebody to make a hasty decision just because I want them to, or I think that they should, then, like that's not what I'm saying. But
I'm just saying,
what
like in general, like
Yeah.
and then and not to cut off your point, but even to jump, even to speak on that as well, right? The situation I told you was going on, because I was extremely frustrated, bro. Because jump wasn't going right. I done been at this spot for etc. amount of time, dog, and jump ain't jumping like it should be. You know what I'm saying? And me leaving, okay, cool, bro. I'm gonna leave with something like a lump sum, bro. It's gonna be a bubble or something. But why not deal with that when come January or so on and so forth, bro? You could have more. I could have more. You get what I'm saying? Like, so when that move is made, you have more to in your pocket. You got more to maneuver with. You got, what I mean, you can make these moves. Okay, we talking about, we talking about getting in the studio. Okay, we talking about podcast equipment. Okay, we talking about taking the podcast on the road. Okay, we talking about making these moves. That is attainable. It takes time.
okay, I think we were saying the same shit because I was saying me sacrificing comfortability in order to 6 months down the road be in a position that I want to be. But I was saying,
Yeah.
but what I was really saying is like, well, I mean, I guess we're really talking about the same shit. We always end up like talking about the same shit, but
Let's go ahead and do.
just in a different manner, I guess.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do this here. We touched on mediocrity. We touched on leniency, and we really got into the weeds of it. You know what I mean? Going back to that garden analogy we used earlier. But we can see that, once again, just like every other topic we talk about on here, it's not so black and white. Got to think twice about it. So, okay. All right, that was.
Oh, that dude trying to cut that shit off.
But that shit was 53 minutes. That's just the longest topic on here. All right. Hey.
bro, I'm gonna say shit, nigga. One thing I learned, like, nigga, nobody gonna beat you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody be having thoughts and good intentions for other people and where they wanna see them, but you gotta be respectful about
You're muted.
the way people want to move for themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's facts.
like Jay said, supportive. Like, it's cool. Like it's cool. I want y'all niggas to be out here. It's cool. Like, I got a dream and vision that we can
Mr.
lock in
MLK.
and we all together type shit. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like, nigga, y'all gonna make that decision for yourselves. Like, we all live. We
Nah,
all
nigga,
are
you accountable for me,
individuals.
nigga.
But nah,
Nigga, that ain't your
like
fault.
no facts though. That is one of the toughest things that I had to learn.
I think you said that shit on the last
Mhm.
podcast.
And
yeah.
then I said,
see, look, I done
hey
took that
man,
ball.
hey, we all reaching from each other, dog. But
Yo.
I'm telling y'all, Jay, read Berserk, dog. The same thing that you just said is the same thing that we ended this discussion on. Is being the worst thing, honestly. My worst fear is like after reading that manga, it's not drowning, it's not being whatever. It's being stuck in someone else's dream and not realizing it. That is literally the worst thing you can do for yourself, because you start to mimic that other person, and by the time it's too late, by the time you open your eyes or close your eyes and try to,
It's too late
it's
for
too
you.
late. And that's something that's just something, out of everything we spoke about tonight, that's kind of a nugget I want to leave with everybody, is because shit, it could be a gosh damn sergeant, captain, I don't know, whoever might be a higher rank than you, Miles, who might be trying to feed you their dream. That dude was trying to place his dream on you when he said that you don't deserve that. Because in his mind, from his perspective, he didn't believe, in his dream, you didn't have whatever you were trying to get. Same thing for you, Jay. Like, and I want to say this right now. Actually, we still on live, but you know, we'll go ahead and talk more about dream. This, I really want us to get into this. Maybe not so much on live, but we can have a deep ass discussion about this. I'm sure the people like, nah, they're gonna have it right now. But anyways, but yeah, being trapped in someone else's dream, I believe, is the worst thing that you can do. So don't allow anybody to get you trapped in their dream, bro. Yeah. Anyway, so let's go ahead and do this outro, and then we are through there.
I think I talked about that shit last podcast too. Now, like, nigga, when you wake up, nigga, do you do what you want to do, nigga, or you doing what somebody else wants you to do?
Amen.
And 9 times out of 10, when you working 9 to 5, nigga, you doing what somebody else wants your ass to do.
That's
nigga.
why I wake up so early, bro. Cause it's like, if I go to work at 9:30 and I wake up at 8:30 to start getting ready to go to work, I'm at work at 8:30, not at 9:30. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I wake up at 6:30, because that at least gives me 3 hours. It gives me a start of my day to myself. And I know not everybody can do that, but wherever you can make that time for yourself and separate from someone else's dream, definitely do that.
Time, bro. I'm trying to get my time back, bro.
Don't make it sound like you in prison.
That's- No, I'm just saying, if you think about that shit, I think I was listening to a podcast, somebody, nigga, was like, time, nigga, that's what people don't own, nigga. One thing that you will never own is your own time.
Yeah.
Unless you an entrepreneur, unless you own your own business, unless you own, you know what I'm saying? Like, no matter what you, it's so much shit you can hold, nigga, but you can't hold it time unless you own a nigga or you own a company and shit. Like, if you work for Walgreens, nigga, that nigga on your time, nigga. You tell that nigga when he come to work, you tell that nigga when he get off, and you tell that nigga how much overtime that nigga can have, nigga. Like, whoever own Walmart, nigga, you work for Walmart, nigga, they own your time, nigga. Cause like you just said, nigga, you gotta wake up at 8:30, nigga, just to go to work at 9, nigga, to be on time, nigga.
That's why I like that Lyft and that Uber, cause you really make your own schedule. But bro, like, it always sounds good until you really have to force yourself. Yeah, you do. But it really sounds good until it's on you. Then it's really on you, and you gotta be disciplined enough to be able to stick to, you know what I'm saying, like, doing it to the point where it can sustain a livelihood for you and whoever you're taking care of. And as far as like not letting somebody else impose their dream onto you. I mean, yeah, that's true in a sense, but at the same time, like you joked about Miles, being MLK, but like he had a dream and he wanted people to be a part of that dream, but not to the point where he was forcing it on to somebody. I think it's cool to be a part. I think it's cool to be a part of somebody else's dream. As a collective, we all have our own idea of what maybe this podcast or as a group, a rap group should be or whatever. Like we all have a certain dream. You know what I'm saying? It's just a matter of us. It's just a matter of us communicating to one another what our dream is, and if it aligns with what we all want this to be something. Now we all think that for it to become that thing, this is how it should go. And yet we have conflicting ideas sometimes, and sometimes
Oh man, that dude lagged, bruh.
that you need to take as an individual, but this is a collective, so I feel
Just
like
that shit,
you
that
know
shit super lag. A little like
Oh,
like
shit,
3
you lagged
seconds,
up.
Lag,
like
for
3
real?
seconds, yeah.
what happened. What I don't know.
You said as a
I don't know what I
collective and then it
said.
froze.
Oh,
Yeah.
for real. But like as a collective, like it's important that we communicate. We communicate what we see this becoming.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, we do it already. You know what I'm saying? But like, so I don't think. I mean, so yes, don't let somebody impose their will upon you or dreams or whatever, and make you turn you into like them living vicariously through you type
Yeah.
shit. But at the same time, like, you know what I mean? Like, people do. I be saying that shit, you know what I mean, without even saying shit. But like, expressing your ideas and shit to somebody, it's a more like a motivation type thing. Like,
Yeah.
like how somebody was speaking to Miles, that type of shit is degrading.
Yeah.
But speaking to somebody like lifting them up type shit, or really challenging how they're, see, bruh, I think for me, bruh, like, cause I'm trying to like, speaking to Jay, like, I'm challenging you, like, are you thinking about it in this way? Like, I ain't saying it to like make you feel to belittle you or any type of way, cause I feel like I'm getting that type of energy type shit. Like, I'm challenging you, bro. Like, are you doing this shit to become better, bro? Like, it ain't. Oh man, you ain't doing this shit. Like, you ain't never gonna mount this shit type shit, nigga. It's like, bro. Like, I want to see my niggas win. I ain't trying to say, oh, you need to do it like this so you can become more happy. What I'm saying, are you giving that a thought, bro? Or are you being weighed down because you feel? Are you being weighed down by your responsibilities, bro? Because, I mean,
Nigga, we all get weighed down by our responsibilities. But sometimes, nigga, when you do better or you do good for yourself or Kevin do good, nigga, that shit take a weight off me to where I can keep pushing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I said, like, nigga, everybody, you gotta just respect everybody where they at, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jay gonna be straight, nigga, if you straight. If that's the mentality you got, nigga, if you make it, nigga, Jay gonna make it. If Kevin make it, I'm gonna make it, nigga. Like, that's how I be looking at it. Like, nigga, everybody got issues, man. My grandma used to tell me that, nigga. Don't worry, no matter what niggas say, everybody got issues. Even the rich niggas who control a lot of things that influence us, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just a respect thing, nigga. We just gotta learn to.
That nigga
I
saw
feel
that
you, nigga.
YG. He saw that YG album title. I got issues, nigga.
Who? Nah, I don't even listen to YG, honestly. That's from Bobby Murray, nigga, my grandma. And everybody, I remember being sitting at the table, nigga, my sister and my auntie was just talking shit, nigga, and I was like, man, why y'all keep talking shit about me? And my grandma like, man, you gotta remember, everybody got issues, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Just cause they talking about you, nigga, you don't know what they going through, but they probably talking about you cause they going through some shit, nigga. They can't, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But I gotta correct you on that Martin Luther King shit, bro. That nigga fucked up, bro. Just saying.
Wait, what? What'd you say?
Go ahead. Speak your mind. Speak your mind, Miles.
And the dream, like the whole dream aspect. And then I was looking at this thing, and they was
Hold
saying
on,
the reason why.
hold on, Miles. If you want to hold that thought, because this might lead into a topic that we kind of have in the notes. Hold on. Okay, if you don't mind starting out.
When you were hitting on like dream, like Martin Luther King, his dream. So I was looking at, I don't know what I was looking at, but I remember, and they were saying like Martin Luther King dreamed like how he seen everybody together, and one day we would be like in the same classroom and shit like that. Towards the end, nigga, that shit started to change for him, to where he realized like him saying that put his people in a fucked up situation to where, nigga, maybe we would have been better off if we were separated versus integrating with a white school system and shit.
Was
like
that in the autobiography of Malcolm? I almost feel like that was towards the end. Like someone mentioned it, like a reporter mentioned MLK was thinking that.
I don't know where I heard
it
that
somewhere too,
motherfucker,
but
but
I don't know if it was from that book. But that
the same way with like it's the same thing with Malcolm X, like with Muslims and shit. Like
he started.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. He learned some truths about Muslim and shit like that, and that's why he was killed. In the same way with Martin Luther King, because the whole "I Have a Dream" was already put out there, nigga. And then the people who was like in control of that, it's like, boom, we gotta kill him, nigga, because this is already being persuaded or projected to the people, and they accepted this shit. So
I wasn't speaking on the validity of his.
I know that, but I'm just saying, just for the viewers, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Just give y'all a little history lesson, nigga. Same way with Kevin was just saying, living in somebody else's dream, like. That's why I had to say that. Like Martin Luther King, I don't know. He probably was the whole concept of Kevin, the comic Kevin talking about reading, is what I'm telling you about Martin Luther King. Maybe Martin Luther King was imposing his dream on everybody. Was what that could have been a mistake. It could have been a mistake to where we are today if we would have went a different route. Same like with the Tulsa shit. Is it Tulsa, Oklahoma? Tulsa, Oklahoma, where we had our own black businesses, our own black town, nigga. Like we were separated from the Europeans and the government in the United States and all that shit, bro. We had our own, nigga, and boom, you know what I'm saying? But little history lesson.
So the reason why I wanted to bring this up as a separate topic is wanted to ask a controversial question, and we don't have to touch on this tonight if no one is feeling up to answering this question, but Miles said it earlier. Do we believe that integration at that time was the right decision?
Shit, I don't know. That might be hard to answer because none of us were around at that time.
So
that's kind of.
So with
I'ma say no, nigga.
To add a little context, before there was integration, of course there was separation, Jim Crow laws, stuff like that. Now during this time period, because there was separation, you started seeing a lot of cities start to have both white towns and black towns. Black people own their own bank, they own their own grocery store, they own their own gosh damn Quicken Loans.
Farms.
Farms, yes, farms. But, you know, when we considered and then schooling, you know, the curriculum slowly started getting better, from, you know, them being emancipated within the South to, you know, building up that schooling. So, I just wanted to answer the question, ask the question, was integration at that time the right decision? Because we had pretty much a lot of things set up, you know, and then when we integrated, basically those things vanished. Do y'all believe that, you know, back to the question, integration was a benefit to us at that time?
You know, I'm gonna say Hell nah, that shit with no benefit, bruh.
We know what you gonna
'Cause-
say, Miles. All right.
Bruh, just from... What's up, mama? My bad, my
Rain
bad.
break,
But
rain
just
break.
from... Here you go. But just from goddamn schooling it alone, like, nigga, we was smarter, like, nigga, we was doing more, you know what I'm saying? And that shit is documented, like, test results, you know what I'm saying? I can't tell you right now the exact shit, but I will get back to you, nigga. If you email me, Google me, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Mention me on IG, nigga, I will find that shit for you, but somewhere in my searching, I've seen, nigga, it talked about, even in this book, nigga, it talk about, like, the average of, like, how people could read and write, you know what I'm saying? And, like, when we start integrating, that shit start slowing down for us, like, you know what I'm saying? We start being more sports and shit.
Yeah,
like,
and then you got the creation of those inner city schools, and then you got slow programs, and you know.
Exactly, like even a lot of the mental disorders like ADHD, ADD, all that shit start coming around. Like a lot of that shit was created because we was entering the schools and we was goddamn whooping their ass in test subjects and shit like that, and fucking and you know what I'm saying? A group of people ain't like that shit, so they start, you know what I'm saying, creating like SATs and you know what I'm saying, all that shit. But, so no, my answer is no, nigga, it wasn't beneficial. What's up, man?
Judge J, do you guys have an answer to this, or do we want to do a little research before we dive too deep into this topic? Research integration. We research 50, 60, stuff like that before we talk on this, because we are live on YouTube.
Dude,
and
talking
and
like
you know the trolls will be like, "That's wrong. You said this wrong."
Hey, man.
Yeah, let me do further research myself, dog, so I can have my talking points together.
Okay. Well,
I mean, right now, I still feel like I want to talk about it. I mean, I don't really have much to talk about because I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
let's save it. Let's save it. Let hold on. Let's save it low key, because we could just make this our little, like, just that. Was integration a benefit during the time? And that can be all of our little, like, project or whatever. We can just talk about it next week. And then we could be like, no, you're fucking wrong.
I don't think any of us are gonna say whether anybody's wrong or right. It's not really something that it's not really quantifiable. I don't think it's like, because we can't really see.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because there's no other place in the world that's as diverse as America, so it's not like we could really tell whether or not there's a, I don't know. I don't really think.
I kind of think there is, though, because, I mean, if we just look at it from the standpoint of economics, I mean, an economist could make the point whether integration was a benefit for the United States, was a benefit for African Americans, was a benefit for, you know, a certain class system. Like, I think you could really look at it and quantify it. At the end of the day, it's still subjective, of course, because we're not in the times right now, and there's no explicit evidence like this is wrong. No, it was right, but it's still a discussion that could be had, low key.
But what about the high key shit though?
That is code for let's do the outro. I already know what that means.
That is code for a nigga only ate one time today, though.
Hey man, that is code for me too.
Here you go. Look.
That's all you need to eat, nigga.
Look.
I'm just saying, bro, you been programmed that you gotta eat 3 times a day, bro, and that's wrong, man. Man, I'm gonna start. You ain't gotta accept it, but I'm gonna just start sending information, bro.
Wait, see, look, you see how you say you gotta respect other people's shit. Like,
Yeah.
I'm trying to
man.
put weight on. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to put
That's
weight on.
cool. It's ways you can put weight on and eat vegetables. Nigga, you ain't gotta eat meat to put weight on. You know what I'm just saying? Your way ain't the only way. I'm just saying, bro. Sometimes I dissect in the Bible too, nigga. I'm not disregarding
all
or throwing
types of shit.
them motherfucker away, nigga. I still
I eat
got
it
it,
all.
nigga. Stop playing. I still
eat it
read. I
all.
still take notes.
I eat the
But there's certain
groceries too,
things
man.
I take from it, and then certain things I spit out. You know what I'm
This
saying?
dude
You gotta learn to eat the fish and spit out the bones, man. It's knowledge
said
in
eat the what?
everything, bro. That's why
I'm
you gotta learn to eat the fish and spit out the bones. Meaning
Shit, I eat the bones
take
too.
certain things from everything and everybody,
Choking
nigga.
them,
Cause he-
Hey, if you've never got a
I'm-
fishbone stuck under your tongue, you ain't never.
I boil down the bones and make some bone broth. What we really gonna talk about then?
That cool. That what you do. That what you do. But I'm just
Get
saying,
this
man.
outro not done.
I fuck bitches, get money, nigga. That's what I do, nigga.
That's cool. I do too.
It's outro time. Please stop it.
Kevin B, man, we really be talking.
God damn.
About the builder, what's up?
JJ,
Bob,
you
Bob,
are so
builder?
lucky I did not get that cat screech in the last video, dog.
Bruh, oh my
You
gosh,
are
Kevin,
so
that was
lucky,
gold,
bro.
bruh. That was gold.
Jay,
Rock, paper, scissors,
I
shoot,
need to
man.
understand why Cash made that sound. Hold
Cause I picked that dude.
Hold on. You might.
I picked that dude up by his neck, dog.
That
Because
dude
that
should
dude was
get
acting
over
up.
God.
That dude should
Nah, I
get.
picked him up. I had that dude like this, bro. I'm trying to get his butt over here, dog. Cause that dude was acting out.
You gotta
That dude
demonstrate.
started,
You gotta demonstrate through love, not anger, bruh.
I done drunk
Man,
half a gallon
that
of water on the
nigga,
screen.
dog. If this nigga, we have lights, right? The little lights, you know, you could put up in a strip. The light was sitting on.
In a strip club.
I thought that
No,
nigga said
no,
he
no.
got lice. I was finna be like, nigga, what?
No, man. See, y'all all try to find some funny shit. Y'all know how my house is set up, except for Miles. Where Juicy's cage is at. Above his cage there's a shelf where we put that light remote. There is no physical way for this dude Juice to remove that switch off of that shelf. That remote got knocked down and that dude Juice chewed that junk up, dog. How did it get knocked down, bro?
Hey man.
I don't know. Juice did it. But why you gotta kill the nigga? Why you gotta yoke him up like Homer Simpson though? Nigga.
Oh shit. Okay.
That's why that nigga
You
ran
sit on
away.
potty? I'm sit on potty.
All right, so what happened when your cat tore up all them paper towels?
Look, no, hey, look. Coco did some shit one time. I yoked her ass up too, but through my experience, I realized I want my pets to see me as a loving caretaker. But I would squirt them with the bottle still. But I mean, Zora don't be tripping no more. She just
Oh, I thought you said Zordon. I was like, nigga, you got a cat named Zordon, nigga. That's hard.
yeah, nigga, go Power Ranger.
Man, them niggas still, man.
Yo, what's going
I
on,
just
y'all?
don't know.
Look, man, it's the Second
What?
Thought podcast. We are at the end of the freaking episode. Look, man, we were talking about cats while y'all were gone. We were talking about Zordons. We were talking about, gosh dang, Buddha crack,
Look like a
eating
Zordon.
groceries. That's what Justice said. So
What?
that's what he said.
What that
He
nigga
said he
said?
eat groceries. So shit, which groceries you eat? Kroger, Publix, Walmart, Piggly Wiggly.
Not
Piggly
Walmart.
Wiggly.
Nah, I cut it off at Walmart though. I cut it off at Walmart grocery.
Piggly
You know what I'm
Wiggly,
saying?
he be eating Piggly Wiggly, y'all. You already know what it
The
is.
booty.
Man.
Hey,
Look, man.
Not the Piggly Wiggly,
Look,
boy.
man.
You eat groceries out of Piggly Wiggly, boy. I feel sorry for you. I'm just saying.
Oh, man.
Hey, look, y'all. We were
Hey, bro.
talking about a little bit of parenting. We got into our highlights and lowlights, and we got into more stuff. So, go ahead and check back
Nigga don't eat
in.
no motherfucking groceries, nigga.
Go ahead and check back in with us next week into the next episode. We have a very special one. We may be doing a lot of research for this next one, so definitely stay tuned
Unless
with
you
us.
Unless you the right one, I might eat your girl. I don't know.
What if she says TSTPC? Hey, TSTPC.
TSTPC. Hey, TSTPC. Hey. Yeah.
Hey.
Be like, hey girl, let me eat your girl.
Okay, and look, man. Does anyone know where they can find us
Who
at?
even came up with
Does
that
anyone
shit?
know where they can? I don't know what he's talking about. Can anyone?
YouTube Live, you can find us right here on goddamn YouTube Live. Stop playing. You can find us at gosh dang TSTPC ATL on Instagram. Huh? What'd you say, Ma?
What the cash app is? We got the cash out yet?
Oh shit. Yeah.
Tell them to donate.
For real.
What the cash out, Kev?
Yeah, I've been in my a lot.
What a business account at?
For the podcast.
When you
Cadillac and get money
when you got COVID
Yeah.
in bed, you ain't thinking about no shit but getting better instead.
And getting head.
No, I ain't thinking about no head, dog.
I eat your groceries.
I'm
if
done.
you give
Hey
me
yo, and we out. This dude, why would you say that right after? What?
Nigga, ain't nobody talking about you.
You said something. I don't know what you said though.
I said what I said, but I'm talking about.
You said what you said, but you meant what you might.
I'm talking about.
And we out, y'all. You know what I'm saying? YouTube, thank you for fucking with us, brothers. Oh, I did it to the
Facts.
mic, bruh.